Good morning. Welcome. I'm Scotty McKeever, creator of the EquinEdge platform. And hello, Tony. Good morning. Eric, Joey. You guys ready to go? Louisiana Derby Day, Oaks Day. Big races over at Fairgrounds. So we'll be covering a lot of those races. We got Tampa Bay Race number 1 coming up. We've got Gulfstream Park, of course. I've looked at a few of these races, so I'm going to be ready to go. I've got my test site up as well. As you can see, it says staging right there. So I've got a new feature I've been testing out, Current Race SOR. Current Race SOR. So it's pretty cool. I've been enjoying it so far. I'm logging on so we can listen to some of the video, although I know you guys are watching anyways. But how are you guys doing today? You guys ready to go? Ready to win some money? Logging on so I can know when the races are coming up. How the horse races has been treating you guys? What up, Joey? What up, Justin? I know. I'm early. Listen, I might be a little bit crabby today, I got to admit, because I started my cleanse yesterday. It's what up, John? Happy Saturday to you guys. David, good morning. Yeah, I started my cleanse. It's if any of you guys want the information on this cleanse, it's rough. It cleans every organ, and it is a tough one. So only like 5% of people even finish it. So Dr. Scholl's cleanse. Dr. Scholl's, Schulze. Good morning, Mike. It's called the Incurable Diseases Cleanse. Check it out. Whew. Yeah, I'm ready to make some money though. I looked at a few of the races. They look tough. Let's talk about this first race coming up over at Tampa Bay. We've got 3 minutes before the race. We'll try to throw in a pick 5. For sure, over at Gulfstream Park. You guys ready to go? Good morning, James. I got my tea. I can't do coffee. You got to wean yourself off. You guys ever tried? Any of you drink a lot of coffee and then try to go cold turkey, not drinking coffee? I wouldn't advise it. I would not advise that. So here's the thing. The 6 horse, is the 6 horse okay? I don't know. Right, look what this horse did first time out against Straight Maidens here at Tampa. Then decided to go over to Gulfstream Park, got a little ambitious, didn't really get bet, couldn't get the lead. Probably one of those horses that needs the lead. Has a good post. Good morning, Gary. Good morning, Oldie. James. Yeah, I mean, you've got college, but you got the NCAA. I want to be in Vegas right now. Good morning. Great show yesterday, Justin, you and Brady. Do you guys think this? Yeah, I drink a lot of David. I drink too much Diet Coke, so I'm trying to wean myself off of that as well. That stuff is just so damn bad for you. And then the sugar, that stuff's bad too. Tough, drinking water is not hard when you've worked out and you're thirsty and water tastes so good. But other than that, I need that flavor. Okay, right off the bat, I'm going to tell you I like the 4 horse. I'm a little worried about the 1. The 1 was 2 back was 44% chance of winning and lost. Then last time was 32% and lost. I will say this: the 1 was lost to a pretty decent horse that finished up pretty nicely, but does draw the rail. Will be forwardly placed. I know he's top Scotty pick. I don't want to throw anybody off. I'm just going to say the race seems tough. I think the 2 horse can improve. Let's see my notes. I do have notes in here. Oh my God, the card is incredible. Yeah, incredible. Syracuse, go Syracuse. Jim Boeheim's still the coach. I mean, I have not watched college basketball really, and I was a freak about college basketball. I'm a big Bruin fan for the longest time, and but it's been probably 2 or 3 years. I think probably because UCLA really hasn't done much, probably. And the other thing that turns me off is all these. Well, before it was not, these top players not even going to college, and now that they can leave after their freshman year. It's showtime for sure. What up, Coach? Good morning. Georgetown? Is that a bet? I don't have a bookie anymore. I had to cut it off because you guys like that? I don't know what it is. I can on my regular horse racing account. I'm okay. I don't go crazy. But when I have a bookie, I just go nuts. Betting sports just to have action. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. We got about 2 or 3 minutes before the race at Tampa Bay. I'm worried about the 6-horse going gate to wire, especially on the drop in class. But I do think you can see, I think the 4-horse is best. I might even do something like this just for some action. Let's see here. So I might just go single to 4. Again, this is ballsy, but and then sometimes you just got to leave some of the system right now is leaving the 7-horse out, which obviously we're not going to do. But the E morning line, so it's confused. It's got 3-1 on the 3-horse. You see these win all the time and a price play, so that's a wide open race. Maybe we'll just leave the 5 out. We'll lock that. I've got a note on the 7-horse, but it's an old note. No excuses. All right, I eliminate these notes when they're old. Mighty Ghost, new trainer here.
The horses are now approaching the starting gate.
Horses are approaching the starting gate. Oh, how about something like that? Good morning, Alan. What's up, Anthony?
Woodbine to Hastings Park. Third course firm, the rail at 22 feet. A 10-race card this afternoon in Tampa. Favorite of the opener is number
Let's win some money today. I'm going to bet the 4. I am worried about the 6. If you want to play a pick 5, there's probably one. I'm going to take a chance on that on the 4-horse. I'm just going to bet it's a win. I might cover myself too. Let's see here. Win. He's 5-2 right now. Not surprised the 6 is the favorite. Maybe I'll do a cover bet. Doesn't the 1 look like a horse that's going to get in 3rd? How about a trifecta? How about just as a cover bet? 6, and just in case the 1 and 4, and I think the 2-horse could improve, but he's got speed. I thought the 5. You know what? I remember thinking the 5-horse could run a decent race for a while. Will be forwardly placed. All right, so something like that. We'll see. We'll just start here, and they're going into the gate, but it looks like somebody's acting up. Oh, 2-horse. Casting the gate. Yeah, there's going to be a delay into the start here of Tampa Bay for sure. Good morning, Justin. You I don't know that I saw that, Alan. Did you crush Oaklawn last week? Good morning, Aldo. Did you? What did you hit? Everything?
At late scratch number 2, he has no friends, has been declared.
Yeah, it's going to be neat, huh? Being able to go to Santa Anita. I know. They're open. Things are starting to open back up, which feels good. It's awesome. Post-race, Janae is the ticket generator to Bill. You like the 3-horse? 43-1. Well, let's take a look. So you guys want to see the new tool? I think I might have showed this to you guys once, but I maybe not because I've just had it, and I've been winning ever since. It's going to be an elite feature though, because Well, just because it's that good. So essentially, what I like to do is you've got the current race SOR, and then you can look and see the past performances and look to see, is this field stronger than what the horse has been facing, and then look to see how a horse has been doing. I like to look to see where a horse was in the stretch, because a lot of times the jockeys let off. And so that's what I like to do. And this horse has been facing a little bit easier, the one you can see, and been burning money. So that's why I don't love the one. This horse, second time starter, they can improve tremendously, so you don't know. I like the 4. You can see he faced a 46 group last time out. This is a 44 group and only lost by a length. But this horse has burned money the last 2 times as the favorite. I'm assuming the 2's been scratched? Yes, 2 has been scratched out of the race. So we don't have to worry about that one, but we have a small field now. Field of 6. He's royalty is going to show some speed for a while. So this horse, you can see, look, 40 group ran well, then goes in the turf, 44 group ran well, then faces a tougher group. Maybe didn't like going 8 furlongs. Wow. Another scratch, Papa Luke. Well, that's brutal. That is brutal. We needed the 1 to stay in there so we could get some odds. I mean, look, the 4 horse was already 9-5. Now I got to cancel my wager. Your wager has been canceled. Thank you. Here's the thing. If the 6 doesn't clear, I don't think the 6 wins, but the 6 has the outside. The 6 is dropping big time in class. I think the 4 horse can rate. 1's out now. The 5's going to show some speed. This is the wild card to me. I think the 5 is going with the 6. And that's where the 4 is just going to sit right behind them and pounce, I think. So, and because the races seem so tough, I think that this could be an opportunity. Probably in about a month, I would say, Eric. It's an amazing tool because you can handicap even faster. Like I can come over here real quickly and I can just look at these SORs here and just look up here and go, okay, yeah, he fits here. Distance obviously makes a difference. GSR, so you can use the GSR in combination. So this guy's, a little bit weaker than what the 4 and the 6 are. The 6 clearly has been facing better horses. Is he the same horse? I mean, clearly, look, 50 and 56, and now dropping to a 44. I mean, if this horse goes gauge wire, is anybody going to be surprised? No. It's going to be interesting. The 5 has speed, though. Maybe going to soften up the 6 possibly, or the 6 is going to win easy. I don't know. It just depends if the 6 clears.
The favorite, Harry Keep the Change, is away sharply and gunning right for the lead.
So the 4 is the 5 is going to be sitting back. I was hoping the 5 would be dueling with the 6, but the 6 is just running easy. But so's the 4. Good morning, Kevin.
And Gallardo have the lead by a length and a half. That's Jump Back Jack along the rail, second 3/4 of a length. He's royalty in the 2 path, racing along 3rd, and it's a big break.
Class is everything.
To Tis Triumphant, and still far back, I Jump Charlie. Midway in the turn, Harry Keep the Change. The gray horse shows the way and has the lead by a length and a half. He's royalty, set down for the drive on the outside second. Jump Back Jack is along the rail, now retreats to be 3rd as they turn for home 3/16 of a mile to run. Harry Keep the Change, and the whip is out on the favorite. He's royalty on the outside. Jump Back.
So the rail is really brutal for the 4. I don't know if the 4 is going to win, but he needed to get off the rail. And he just did right now, and that might help him. But the 5's running good. It's going to be really close. 5's going to beat the 4. I mean, you knew it was those 3 horses. Unfortunately, the 4 on the inside. But 5 gets the win. Price play, Scotty long shot over the 4. I mean, it looked like those 3 horses, right? It's just, what up, Aaron? And what'd that 5 go off at? I mean, for a short field, 5-1, that's pretty good. I wasn't sure that the 5 horse could rate, actually. The 5 horse got the trip that I was hoping the 4 would get. Sitting behind the 5 and it was a good ride, and the 6. You just knew there was something wrong with the 6, though, right? 3 to 5 favorite, suspicious drop down to 20.
There was a claim in the first race.
Good morning, Junior. All right, let's get out to Gulfstream Park. Let's get out to Gulfstream Park. I'm going to try to keep my energy up today, guys. I just want to let you know straight up, I'm on this cleanse right now, and it's brutal. So it's the headaches are already starting. What up, Tony? From Deer Valley, out there skiing. She likes to think she's a good skier. But anyways, who's 32 years old? Happy birthday, by the way, to Tony. Can you guys let Tony know happy birthday? She's over in Deer Valley skiing, having a good time with her friends. And but shouldn't she be snowboarding? I mean, I love you too. Shouldn't she be snowboarding? I don't know. Is that right? That's not a proposal, but women, they can twist stuff, can't they? Happy birthday, Tony. March 17th. What a day to have your birthday on St. Patty's Day. And you're not even Irish. Okay. Pick 5. How much time do we have? Looks like we've got a little bit of time. What did I like in here? All right. They're just getting on the turf course. All right, let's get out to Gulfstream Park. Race number 1. Let's do a $60 pick 5 and see what it gives us. It's singling the top Scotty pick is what it's doing. What up, Colin? Happy St. Pat's Day to you as well. Look, I mean, this is a tough race. I mean, obviously the 9, look at you don't see this very often. Scotty Longshot is 36% and a price. There's 3 price plays in here. And look at this. 20 to 1 the morning line, 8 to 1 on the 1. All of them are getting bet. This is just a wide open race. They're loading into the gate right now. And just because I want action, I think I got to go with the 9. But the system's singling the 6. What about doing a 6-9 exacta box, 6-1 exacta box, 6-5 exacta box, right? Something like that. Like everything around the 6. Exacta 1, 5, 9 with 6. Something like that. And then win $100 on the 6 horse. What about something like that? So if the 6 comes in first and second, we get any of those price plays to come in, then we do well. All right, let's see what happens. What's up, Brady? You're on the golf course right now? Remind me what your handicap is again. Isn't it like something like 5 or 6 or something like that? Did I miss your question? Let's see here. Is there a difference between the average SOR in the body of the card versus the SOR at the top of the page? Yes. The average in the top of the page, on the top of the page, it's just what the current race strength is, right? And then in the body on here, this is the average SOR of the last 5 races competition. Here on the GSR column, this is the competition that the horses have been facing at this same surface and distance. And then here is the SOR for the exact races. Okay, I hope that made sense. All right, they're almost loaded. You can see here they're on the inner turf right now, but that's really, really difficult. You can see the gate if you're looking at it. It's like barely fits. So where is it at? The rail's set at 12 feet right now. That's actually pretty good. That's why you have to have some tactical speed. And if you're carried wide, if a horse wins from that wide post, it was either a really weak field or that horse is pretty nice. All right, they took off.
Careless Heiress moving up on the outside here. She's an earth mover on the go. Brindella splits horses to join the top flight. In between horses, that's Cuzzy Wuzzy. Cosey's looking for some forward position, but she got floated out a bit wide on the corner.
All right, good, Junior. There's the 9 horse, 36%.
Almost 2 now. From the inside, that's Careless Heiress, who's an early third. Outside, while racing
3 price plays, 36%. Scotty Longshot. I mean, don't you have to play that horse? Cuzzy Wuzzy. And has a really good GSR. The 4 horse, though, Cuzzy Wuzzy has a good GSR, 67. I didn't cover that one. Oh, for sure. We're going to be doing a lot of looking at Fairgrounds for sure. No doubt. There's the 6. Can we just get a 9-6? I think every one of us would probably be happy with that, right? They really set a slow half, which bodes well for them to finish. I don't like how this. No, the 1 is the other price play. We need the 6 to get second, though. Look at it. I told you just cover these price plays. What did I tell you? 6 is done. Here's that 4 Cuzzy Wuzzy, top GSR. Going to win the race. No, 9-4. 9-4. Look at that. The top 2 GSRs. There was just so many horses to bet there. It was just making the right decision. That's all it was. How's that, huh? 36% horse, second top GSR, Scotty Longshot, and a damn price play. I just bet it wrong. I mean, I had the 9, but the win bet should have been on the 9. Anybody have that? You had that, Joey? Nice. All right. I figured some of you guys would bet that correctly. All right. There we go. There's the booms. All right, John. Right? How's that, right? Look at that. I don't think I've ever seen a Scotty Longshot with that big of a win percentage. Honestly, with that many horses in the race, I don't think I've ever seen that. That's insane. 5-1? I mean, wow. Look at that. That's incredible. I'll tell you what, that's what makes this so much fun. And then you get the Scotty's second pick to win. And that 1, the other price play, who got bet down, ran good. Do you know I saw there was 3 price plays in one race. It was about a year ago. And they came in first, second, and third. I think I told you guys this last week, and it was off the charts. It paid something like $7,000 for the trifecta. Of course, I think we posted it on Twitter, and oh my God, there were such haters. Why are people such haters? All right, Fairgrounds race number 1. Is Fairgrounds coming up? Why is it not showing on upcoming races? It is coming up. All right. Yep, they are on the track. All right, how are we doing so far? We good? Okay. Here's some notes. So I obviously looked at it. I think the 2's a single. I like you pick 5. Yeah, I'm sorry, Gary. You're right.
early, pick 5, main track fast. Skulls and turf course rated good.
You know, I'm going to look at the.
Post time for the Crescent City Oaks, 1 to 9.
Let's look at the SOR. So it's a 56 in here, and we'll look real quick. First time starter. I'm guessing this horse can run because Joe Talamo got off the 2 horse, so I wouldn't ignore this one. I would imagine Steve Asmussen would put Joe Talamo on his keep on his horse, other than Irad. I would imagine, like he wouldn't take him off. 7 does look like the horse to beat, for sure. This Happy American ran a good race as well and went off at 51-1. This guy could surprise. Cool Rag, Scotty Long Shot. I felt like this race was more wide open than what it appeared. You can see 56 on the SOR and first time starter 56. This guy, you know, I don't necessarily love this too. I know that Irad's jumping on, but I don't necessarily love this too. This guy's dropping class, second time starter, 81 GSR. So we don't know how the 3 is going to run. I mean, I'm just going to suggest that you either single the 7. It's either a single or you spread. That would be my suggestion. I mean, if this, okay, so that was a 62 group last time out, come back at the same surface and distance, same track, and there's a 56 group and faced a 62 group. Yeah, let's just single the 7. I don't know how good the 1's going to run though. I'm a little nervous about the 1, but I got to think the 7's going to be tough there. I would imagine. They're approaching the gate right there, but something like that. You know, I didn't get a chance to really look thoroughly, but let's see here. Race number 3, 54 SOR. I mean, you got some first-time starters in there. I don't like the 3 horse in this, and I'll get rid of that.
The horses have reached the starting gate. It's post time for the Crescent City Oaks. Loading Brian Hernandez Trigger with big time. One to 9 on Australasia for Wall Giroux for Grant Cox. He was joined big time. Kobe Hernandez with Tocante time. 170 yards.
That's what I would do. Right there. That'd be the ticket. $56.
Good afternoon. 8 track fast. First of 14 races today in New Orleans.
Good luck. I mean, 2. What up, my man Tim? There he is.
At the Fairgrounds, winning Romance booked shortly there for Gabriel.
Good break by the 4. I don't know if she's still on, Tim, but I'll tell her you said happy birthday. She's out there celebrating with her friends over there. She's skiing in Colorado, being bougie. Oh, you should have seen the outfit she's wearing. Like, she looked like a snow bunny. All this fur everywhere. You know, I never like when a horse, even the favorite, is in between horses like this. I like to make notes like this. I don't know if you guys do, but I like to keep notes. I still think the over-under of the 2 horse winning by 5 lengths, I'd probably give you 2-1 odds. But it definitely horse, and look at the horse, really, the ears aren't pricked on the 2 right now. But the 5's already struggling. The 4's done, and nobody really else is coming. The 1 horse has some horse. I mean, it's going to be, clearly it's going to be a 2-1.
Last as these Louisiana Reds head for home. 3/4, 1 minute 11, 0.84 seconds. Australasia winning Romance. Turning toward the inside.
I'll tell you what, it's not going to be 2-1. I told you the 2 was struggling. Well, it might be, but I don't know. The 4 ran a huge race. You know what I'm going to suggest to you as well? Big day today. I'm going to suggest to you today that maybe Speed is going to be holding. We ought to watch for that carefully. 2-4-1. What's up, Ryan? I didn't get the winners there. I honestly did not follow the Cheltenham. To be honest with you, I just haven't had a chance. I've been traveling all week. Maybe Speed's holding. I wasn't. That's a 1-9 favorite that barely held off that horse. I mean, it doesn't matter. A win is a win, but.
First results in to Australasia. 1-9 was
Do you have the exacta, Coach?
2.72
I don't even know how you had the 4.
Number 4, Winning Romance.
I had a note on the 4.
Place horse.
Broke awkwardly, ran big. That's actually a pretty good note, but that was 2 races ago.
6-1 4.
Actually, you know what? If I would have seen that, I could have had that exacta. I probably would have gone 2-4 cold. Yeah, that is a nice exacta.
Winning start for Florent Giroux and Brad Cox.
Oh, they did?
She's now 4 for 4. 142.72.
That's so cool.
Favorite takes out.
That race is nuts.
Start the card off.
Okay. Tampa Bay race number 2. So far, so good, right? Slight headache on this cleanse right now, but not too bad. I think if it stays like this, I can hang. You had that, Anthony? Nice, Albert. Right on. Because we got there last. I hate when these tracks, they can't help it. I know, not always, anyways, but when they come on top of each other, because I would have, if I had seen that note on that 4, I would have done an exacta 2-4 cold for sure. And the Scotty Longshot got 3rd. We're gonna watch for Speed. We're going to watch for Speed today. All right. That's just a reminder for myself. Okay. Oh, they singled that too as well? I mean, the entire universe singled that too, to be fair. But that's okay. It's when you single a horse that the entire universe didn't single. But you have to take the singles where they are, to be fair. Okay, Tampa Bay race number 2. Last race, wet fast track. I think the 1, and the 1's not really getting bet. I thought the 1 horse maybe. Somebody voted thumbs down already. Man, tough crowd. Last race, wet fast track. I tell you, if you guys, especially if you use the form, sometimes when you're looking at it, when you see a higher buyer, and if you're using the form, I think when you see a wet fast track, those things get inflated. So watch for that. And in this case here, the 1 horse, it's a wet fast track, and I'm not sure this horse is as good as it looks. 5 seems to need the lead, but I'm expecting a really good effort from the 5. But Centennial jumps aboard the 6. I think the 6 is the horse to beat. And the 3 horse, the first time starter, dances with Bourbon. I've danced with Bourbon a couple of times. You know, the 3 horse, this is the dam's first full to race. So I wasn't sure. But when you talk about a first time start, are you guys seeing what I've been preaching to you guys forever now? What's up, Norm? First time starters, Scotty Longshots, how they crush, how well they do. I think the 6 is the real deal. I do. I know it's not in the top 2, Scotty. 5 horse needs the lead. Let's see what the current race SOR is. You guys will have this tool in about a month from now, but I think it's important you guys kind of see what we're working on. And so I'll show it. I don't do it to, maybe I do it to tease you a little bit. Oh, I have a horse today. It popped up. Trainer's Edge horse popped up today. Trainer's Edge horse popped up today. You guys want to know who it is? And it's like an 18 or 19 point difference today. 18 or 19 points. What up, Jeff? Good morning. 18 or 19 points. You guys know the story, right? Was it last week, a week before that? I'm not telling you, Eric. I'm not giving it away. No way. No way. You're going to have to wait for it. That's the fun. I singled a horse that was 20-1 on the morning line a few weeks ago that popped up. It had a 28-point difference from the prior race to the current race in SOR. Was it G? Yeah, SOR. Is it SOR? See, I told you I'm already going blank with this cleanse. It's already messing my mind up. Yeah, it was a huge difference. GSR. I'm not going to show you guys. You're going to have to wait for it. I might have it in here somewhere. Which track is it? I might have to look up. If I look at my email, then you guys are going to see it. You guys are going to have to wait. It's GSR. Thanks, Justin. Woo! It's already starting. Wheezy. Yeah. 28-point difference. 20-1 the morning line. Ended up going off at, I think, 14-1, and I singled that horse and hit the hit for 48,000. And the horse that got second would have paid me like 82,000. Oh, it does. It makes you foggy in the beginning until you detox. That's exactly what's happening, honestly. And I just started this thing yesterday too. So, and the second day is always the worst, second and third day. So yeah, I'm like, but I had like, literally, I'm just drinking, living here in Florida. I'm just eating and drinking and oh my God. What up, Jay? Where's my man? I haven't seen you in a while. I can't drink on a cleanse. But no, that is definitely one of the signs. So if you hear me get a little bit foggy there or forget something, cut me some slack. I thought the 6 horse was the horse to beat for sure. Let's see here. Did they take off already? They're at the gate? All right.
Victoria Oliver.
I mean, I'm betting the 6, clearly. I mean, that's who I like. What's the odds? 2-1.
Moving in line for the second race. Maiden specials at 3/4 of a mile.
I mean, I could be wrong about the 1. It's top Scotty pick, so I do get nervous about that for sure. But I like to bet against horses that come off of wet fast tracks a lot of times. Plus the 6 gets a good post, and I think the 3 horse might run good. So maybe a 6-3 exacta. And then you could do a trifecta, 6 with 3.
Waiting for Moana's Power.
All right.
Flip in.
Good luck, everybody. Oh, good, Sean. No, sometimes, you know what, Sean? Sometimes it just takes time. You know, I get it. This is why, like, when you first start something and you use something, a new tool, you got to play small and
they're off.
you got to be careful. I don't want to see the 5 get a clear lead. That I didn't want to see.
Opulent Ways comes away second. Dances with Bourbon is there third. And the early trainer is Ladies Cross as they link up with the main track. Moana's Power strides clear down to command the race by 2. Opulent Ways toward the rail. There's the favorite on the outside, Flipette. The gray horse is on the move to the outside. Dances with Bourbon. Right there from between horses. Then it's a break of 4 lengths back for sure. Racing with blinkers on today. At this point, racing along 5th. And far
The
back,
jockey on the
strong.
6 horse had to force himself. He might still be that much best, but he definitely had to force it a little bit to keep up with the 5, which could cost him. But he's looking around. That's a good sign. If I hope he's that much better than the 5, and then the 3 can get up for second. He seems to have a lot of horse.
And we have a new leader, and her name is Peppa. Up on the outside, Bonus Power.
Come on, 3, get up for second. Stop 5.
Here's Dances with Bourbon, re-engaging on the outside. Inside the final furlong, Moana's Power taking in Gamely. Flippet kind of hanging around, and meanwhile, Dances with Bourbon is surging late on the outside. 3 across.
Oh, God.
Might have been Dances with Bourbon in the shadow of the wire.
3-6. 3-6. Ay, ay, ay. God, I hate losing those noses like that. Is that what kind of day it's going to be? What up, Chris? To the left, mostly. You got that, Justin? Yeah, we talked about that first time start. Ran good. I mean, maybe some of you bet right and didn't exacta box. I mean, that would have been the right play. Scotty long shot. Got the exacta. I mean, we've got the horses, don't we? I mean, that 5 horse, unfortunately, got a clear lead. Look at that.
6, Flippant was second. Number 5, Moana's Power third. Number 1, Opulent Ways was fourth.
Scotty long shot over the 6 horse. I love that 6, and I like the 3 as well. That would have been. That's a nice exacta though. For those of you that had it, all comes down to betting, right? All right, let's go to Gulfstream Park, race number 2. Awesome. I'm glad some of you guys had that. I'm going cold today. I mean, meaning I'm hitting them like ice cold. So don't necessarily bet like I'm betting, but at least we had the horses. Fair enough? I'm either going to lose 10,000 today or I'm going to make 20. That's the way it's going to be for me today. Thank you, producer Tony. We're already, you're too late. Yeah, I mean, see, you need to be on more often, Jay. All right, race number 2. Let's see what the SOR is. Current race SOR and race number 2 is a 50. So look here. We can handicap even faster now with the SOR, right? So you look 6 furlongs, at 6.5. I mean, this guy's been running a little bit better, to be fair. But that was a 46 group, but he is getting 6.5. Doesn't seem to have a lot of speed. I think this, if he can get some speed, at 18-1, the 1's not the worst looking horse in the world. This horse, the 2, has just done nothing. Let me get rid of him or her. This horse against a 48 group, so we're in a 50, was finishing. I think the 3, we can't just throw the 3 out. This horse seems a little bit cheap to me. The Scotty Longshot does seem a little cheap. I don't like the Scotty Longshot, so we're going to eliminate the Scotty Longshot. This is a player for sure. Lady Fiorella. This one seems a little bit cheap, but could be in the money, okay? The 6 horse, but not on the win end. And the same with this one. I don't love the 7. I like the 5. I like the 5. Lady Fiorella. See how fast we did that? Let's see if it pays dividends. I'm going big today. That's it. Like, I'm pissed. Losing these noses like this. All right. Lady Fiorella. Oh, 6-5 favorite. Well, process elimination. We didn't even see that, but yeah. Let's bust their ass today. Exactly. All right. Yeah, check out Dr. Scholl's website, the Incurable Diseases Cleanse. 5% of people finish that cleanse. Check it out. At the end of about 20 days, you'll probably lose 15, 20 pounds and feel like a different human being. But man, oh man, just if you do it, wean yourself off of coffee before you even consider starting. It is brutal. Yeah, I'm all over this 5 horse. I don't know who's going to be second. What did I say about this 7? Old notes.
Here's Fast Fraction. Lady Fiorella. Then My Little Rose and La Lali to the outside.
I did a 5 with a 3-4 exacta is what I did.
La Lali for Hee Haw Racing and Jorge Delgado to the outside.
All right, good luck.
They're in the gate. And they're off. Good beginning for My Little Rose, who's headed off for the early lead. La La Lee away on the outside, and down at the rail goes She's One Mad Mama. From up between horses, Barrio Forever alongside Play That Tone and Fast Fraction. 4 wide at the back is the race favorite. That's Lady Fiorella last of all, but she's improving a bit. She's up to 4th now. 5 furlongs left to go. My Little Rose leads by a length and a half. Driving through at the rail, She's One Mad Mama together with La La Lee, 2nd and 3rd. Lady Fiorella in the blue colors on the outside now, 4th. Fast Fraction looking for room in between horses. 2 back to Barrio Forever. Play That Tone as last as they round the far turn. 22 and 4 for the opening quarter, and My Little Rose, she has a lead by a length and a half. 4 wide now. Coming after the leader is Lady Fiorella. In between horses, La La Lee sitting tight, trying to angle again for racing room. Back at the inside, and She's One Mad Mama trying to wind it up from the back is Barrio Forever. There's a 1/4 mile remaining. Up front, Lady Fiorella now bids up to challenge My Little Rose for the lead. Barrio Forever running home with La La Lee as they straighten for the drive. It's now Mommy.
Oh, 6 isn't stopping though. I thought we had it there, but 6 isn't stopping, and now we're gonna have to worry about the 3. There's gonna be another one of those situations like we just had. Come on, 3, get up for second at least. Oh, I think we got it. Woo! We get that? We get the exacta? I think the 3 might have got up over the 6. I think. And we got the win. That's for sure. That 3 get there? 5-3? Yeah, that cleanse is brutal. Believe me, you guys have no idea. He is. I like Pete. We get that 5-3? Ooh, that is really, really close. I don't know. You know, you guys know me. I like to call this stuff, but that is close. Ooh, God, I don't know. I mean, we got the win. That's for sure. Ice cold. 5-3. Whoo! Junior, I can trust you now. You're good with these calls. I wasn't sure. I don't know if it was just the angle or what, but that was good. I got a little conservative there on the exacta. I was gonna go hard, but I'm like, all right, maybe I should just. I've been losing noses, and maybe we're gonna turn things around there. But we liked the 5 right off, didn't we? Good win percentage. Been facing better horses. You guys like that current race SOR? Did you see how we did that? It was a 50. And we look at the 5, and the horse had just beat a 50 group 2 back going 7 furlongs, cuts back here. But none of the other ones. The other one's been facing 44, 48. You see that? What do you guys think this? Well, you guys already cheated, probably. I'm sure you already looked. But if I had to guess, since I'm the only honest one in the group, if I had to guess, that exact is going to pay in that group right there $17, because you had the 7 horse at 2-1, 6 horse at 5-1. I don't think you could really narrow down on just anybody. Can we get $17?
5-year-old bay mare by Union Rags out of High Amazon Princess by Orientate.
Yep, we're going to go to Fairgrounds.
It's the favorite. It's Lady Fiorella at 7-5 to start the early pick 4. 119 and 1 for the 6.5 furlong.
Good morning, Dylan.
Next up is the third race. Maiden Claimers at 1 mile. They're in for 12,500. Scratch the 1. Dakota. It's a field of 8.
A little more? Really?
Okay.
We'll take it. $19.
Post time
18.
Race at 1 mile.
Okay.
Post time at 110 in 25 minutes.
The try should be 25 for 50 cents. No, that try is going to be $40 for 50 cents. Maybe more. This is a competitive field.
7 Aporio Forever second, 6 My Little Rose third, 4 Fast Fraction fourth.
Okay, SOR 56. Okay, well, we have a single of the 7 horse. I know that, right? So trifecta for 50 cents, $19.25. So $40.
Superfecta numbers combination is 5, 3, 6, 4. $114.40. $11.44 for a dime.
All right, let's see. What do we get? 2,400 on the win, 1,800 on the exacta. $4,200. Gets me back my original losses. All right, Fairgrounds race number 2. Let's get out. Good. Oh, good. Hey, that was good for everybody. Thank you very much, Junior. No, for sure, Elliot. No doubt. I mean, that was, I'm assuming you thought 25 for 50 cents. It actually paid a little bit lower than I thought.
Race 2 starts off the 50 cent.
All right. We've got a couple of minutes before this race here at Fairgrounds, but we need the 7. I mean, I know we singled the 7 in the pick 5, so that's just. Let's do the ticket generator to see what it gives us.
At the race meet, this is from Mark Cassie, DJ Stable. 9-5 on Golden Grand. 3-1 on 2. There's Alejandro. Hybrid Ortiz Jr. in the gold. Stable, Steve Asmussen. 3-1 on the Curlin Colt. 5-1-1. Road Bible debuts.
John Dooley just called Steve Asmussen. Is it Musson? I always said Asmussen. He just said Asmussen. I would think he would know. All right, we need the 7 horse here, and then the 56. All right, so we're looking. We got the first time starter here. I think there's something about this 2 horse I don't like. Which is good. When you start looking at horses and you kind of like, they're a contender, but I don't love them, then that's when you've got to feel better about your single. So far, so good. Horses like this scared the crap out of me. That you see that SOR? We've talked about the medium is 50. That race was a 62. That was a really tough maiden race. This horse is getting bet a little bit. I would use the 3 horse somewhere. And the 4 horse comes out of that same race and actually got 3rd in that race. So this horse is improving. I like the 4. I don't like the Scotty Longshot at all.
Horses are approaching the starting gate. Last call to me 50 cent early pick 4. Going down to the mile and a 16.
I like 7-3-4. Somewhere in there like that. But 7 over the 3-4.
The horses have reached the starting gate. It is now post time.
All right.
Running from the Fairgrounds starter, Jeremy Bouchard.
Good luck, you guys.
Went well. Make a minute with Masquerade. Irad Ortiz Jr. with Alejandro. 2. Brian Hernandez Jr. with Cool Rags.
Oh, yeah.
Joel Rosario.
Irad's on the 2-horse. I don't care.
16th, Happy American leading Chucky James Graham with 84 wins.
I don't care. As long as the 7 doesn't go wide around the first turn, that's all we care about. That's all we care about.
It's our second Louisiana Derby day here at the Fairgrounds. They're in the gate. And they're off. Now the newcomer, Road Bible, was slow to go. Masquerade broke sharp. Cross-check right there in the Godolphin blue, and Cool Rags. And the red cap is also close up as Cross-check is vying for this lead with Masquerade. Cool Rags in third. Alejandro is fourth upon settling in the gold cap.
I mean,
Golden Grand running in fifth as these maiden
kind of had an awkward start.
The trailers are Happy American and toward the rail. Road Bible racing a joint last. The opening quarter in 24.20 seconds.
Seems to be moving easy, though.
The inside cross-check.
The 2 horses, the other 2 horses we liked are in first and second.
Masquerade is up with the front.
7 drifted up to 2-1. I'm a little surprised by that.
With Golden Grand looking to draw in from third for Adam Esquitza, Irad Ortiz, and Alejandro saving ground in fourth. With on the outside Cool Rags in fifth. Road Bible is running second to last, and Happy American has dropped back to seventh to last, the half mile in 47.39 seconds. They turn again, cross-check, continues to hold on to a slim advantage to Masquerade, who's on even terms. Midpoint on the turn, with Golden Grand being driven to gain. Alejandro against the rail. Cool Rags, with the white blinkers of Brian Hernandez Jr. looks to pick up on the far outside.
7's not going to win this race.
Now angled out. It's Masquerade who took the lead. We trail back to Happy American and Road Bible.
Just was not good enough.
11.62 seconds. Here comes Alejandro.
There's Irad.
Alejandro has taken the lead from Masquerade in the final furlong with Happy American looking to rally up the rail. Cool Rags and Thunder Grand. They're close to home. It's Alejandro. Alejandro in front. Alejandro and Masquerade.
You're not going to pass Irad. 2-4-6. You got that, Pat? Good.
Happy American third and Cool Rags finished fourth.
I just did not like that horse. Who always said 7 was a single or doing all? All right. Let's get out somewhere else. Get that taste out of my mouth. All right. Tampa Bay Downs race number 3. Irad is good. Bastard. All right, we've got 5 minutes before race number 3 from Tampa Bay Downs. He is good, Dylan. He's good. I don't know that I would say the greatest jockey of all time, though. There's been some really great jockeys, and there's an inquiry. Okay, so Tampa Bay, current SOR 656, So I have a note on this horse, new trainer. All right, so 56. Is there only 4 horses in this race? No, there's 6 horses. 8 furlongs, comes back. That was a 50 group. So clearly the 4 horse, the Scotty Longshot, has been facing better horses. I have a feeling the Scotty Long and a price play. The Scotty Longshot's already been hot this morning, hasn't it? See, this is where you can use the tool. You look here, and although the horse on paper looks decent, and I'm sure, look at this horse is 5-2. Chuck him out, as Weaver would say. Chuck him out. Out. That's an advantage you have. 50 on the 3 horse. This is a very vulnerable Scotty top pick. It's 9-2 right now, no doubt about it. But to me, it has speed. It definitely can run, because then it did move up. It's lightly raced, so it did move up and run decent to the stretch against a 60 group. Okay, fair enough. Not as bad as I originally, and one easy going against a 50 group. I like the threesome. Did I say I like the threesome? I love the threesome. All right, so they kind of faced each other here, and the 4 horse, though, ran better, and this guy had an easy lead. Clearly, the 4 horse is better. See, you always have to give some grace on the SORs with lightly raced horses, because they can improve dramatically. And so when you look at a horse like the 7 horse, that was a 40 SOR, and this current race, or not the current race, but the last race was a 50. So I think the race is between these 3 horses. They're also the top 3 Scotty. I'm always leaning towards a horse that's lightly raced. Always. I don't like how this horse had the lead in the stretch, though, against a 50 group and then stopped. I don't like that. I like the Scotty Longshot. I'm going to do a 4/3-7. I don't like the 2. I'm going to give that 2 one more look. 44 group. Lost against a 50 group. Looks good on paper. I don't like the 2. I don't like the 2. Look at the 4 at 2-1 right now. Gonna ride her till she bucks you off, right? That's what we're doing. I'm on the 4. Night things. I'll be right back.
The horses are now approaching the starting gate. Slight favorite on the board at 2-1 is number 7, Westward Look. Jesus Casanon trying to go back to back. The field is now moving in line. Turf course firm. The rail at 22. Third race start of the early pick 4. Waiting for formal treasure. And for post 7, westward look.
All right. I'm on 4.
You're about to post. And they're off. Then running to an even start. Capsational breaks for the lead. Indy Lion is along the rail. From the outside, westward look, drifting over to the 3-path, takes over third. And the early trailer is formal treasure. Under the wire for the first time, Indy Lion now shows the way, and Ronnie Allen Jr. goes to work on slowing him down on the front end. Capsational in a perfect spot in the 2-path, the stalking second. Then it's a length and a half further back to westward look. On the outside, racing along third. And Night Bangs is there toward the rail.
Well, I got to tell you, I'm not liking how they're letting this horse crawl. That's for sure.
Formal treasure, but a compact field. Only 5 lengths from front to back as they settle for their journey up the backstretch. Indy Lion has the lead now by a length and a half, with Capsational continuing. The stock second along the rail, Night Bangs is there third. Up on the outside, westward look is into the bit. Castanon trying to go back to back. 2.5 lengths farther back to Delaware Destroyer, and still nothing from Formal Treasure. Meanwhile, up front, Indy Lion and Ronnie Allen Jr. trying to take them start to finish. Capsational is second. Westward look on the outside. Castanon now gives him the wake-up call. He responds and on the move. 2 lengths farther back, Delaware Destroyer is now set down for the drive, but with a quarter of a mile to run, they still have to run down Indy Lion, trying to take them start to finish. Westward look tips to the outside and runs at the leader, Delaware Destroyer. Way out in the center of the racetrack, but with the furlong to run,
They let that horse crawl.
Still well clear. Delaware Destroyer on the outside, the only one with a chance in full stride and surging late. It's Indy Lion, well handled throughout by Rock and Roll Ronnie Allen Jr.
2-5-3.
Delaware Destroyer
Lulled them to sleep up front.
Excuses, a distant third.
I did not like that 2. That's 2 in a row. Sammy Camacho is usually more aggressive. There seemed to be more speed than that in there. All right, let's get out to Gulfstream Park. God, I really liked that 4. I mean, the only thing I can say about this horse is it's lightly raced, but that was such a weak group last time out and was pulling and barely won. I'm going to beat horses like that more often than not, I'll tell you that right now. I still don't like that horse even after the fact. All right, I've got some notes here. Let's see. Big Frank turned out to be a strong race. Well in front of third. All right. Gulfstream Park, race number 3. 42 SOR. I mean, this guy faced a 30, so I'm not liking the 2 at all.
Number 2, Indy Lion wants the winner 5. Delaware Destroyer.
I mean, I couldn't have been further off there. All right, so the three seems vulnerable to me. Was the favorite last time out. No excuses, now stretches out. Not really getting bet. I mean, doesn't the eight just seems like the horse to beat? Was 6 wide, steadied, altered in the stretch, and faced a tougher group than what's in here. It's 3 to 5. 8 looks tough. So now it's just a matter of, like, I think the 8 wins the race for fun. That's my opinion. I've been about 50-50 today so far. That's still a good percentage. I got a little caught up on that 4 horse, but I'm going to be really caught up on this 8 horse. I can tell you that. I just want to figure out who's going to be second. Maybe it is as simple as the 3. I mean, it could be top 2 Scott. It could be just as simple as that. Did the 2 get disqualified? I'm trying to figure out how to bet this 8. Let's look at the morning line. It didn't like the 9. You like the 7, Elliot? 8-7-3, huh? Let's look at the 7 closer. I can see that. Stretching out has a good GSR. And the GSR plus suggests that this horse is going to do better going longer. Yeah, it might be a 2-horse race. You could be right. Yeah. Yeah. That's a big GSR on the 7. You know, ever since they stretched this 9 out, this horse has been running better. Terrible breaker, though. Terrible. But doesn't it look like the type of horse that, like, gets up for third or fourth, right?
$1 million in the jackpot of the Rainbow Six here today. Rainbow Six begins.
This guy's got no speed.
2 minutes.
So they were going slow in a cheaper race last time out on 3-4. I mean, I won't be. I like the 8, no doubt, but this 7 is going to improve going long. So if I was worried about anybody, it would be the 7. So you probably should do a cover 7-8. I don't like the 4 to win this race. I think this race is strictly between the 7 and 8. When you get a horse like that 2 horse that wins and beats you like that, and it had a low SOR, it throws you off a little bit, but it shouldn't. You just have to stay consistent with it because sometimes that's going to happen. That could have just been all about the 2 horse getting an easy lead. We were talking about through the race, so it kind of messed me up a little bit. If I stay in line with that, there's nothing to like about the 3 other than it's Scotty's top pick. And look at the E morning line. It's 9-5 on the 8. I'm going to hammer the 8-7, but I got to come back with a cover 7-8 for sure. And I'm going to do a 8-7.
Approaching the game. Last chance to wager. It's the third.
I'm not even putting a 3 in there because it won't pay anything. Big Frank.
Horses have reached the starting gate. It's now post time. Lining up, moving in, third race, 1 mile the journey. Bettors have hammered the 8, Big Frank on the barn change. He's even money. 7-2 on another horse making a barn change. Social Equality. 4-1 action for Exonerated Prez. So the 8, 3, and 7 taking most money here. Into the gate goes Party of No. Geometrico. Here's the Bob Bone colors with Social Equality. Exonerated Prez is ready now. Here's Westerly Wind. Big Frank, Confucio, from the outside, Parmenides. Parmenides, Leonel Reyes for Antonio Sano to the outside gate.
I think the 9 might run good.
They're in the gate for the third. And they're off. Big Frank was away quickly and is being sent forward with Exonerated Prez moving out. Confucio tries to move with them. Down at the inside, Party of No. Angling at the back is Social Equality. Parmenides on the far outside. Out of the chute, onto the main course. Big Frank toward the outside. Exonerated Prez toward the inside. Their heads apart. A gap of 3 to Party of No. Here's a Geometrico moving up to take 4th. Confucio back to 5th, and Parmenides and Social Equality. And Westerly Wind is last. 5 furlongs left to go. The opening quarter quite reasonable, 24-4, with Exonerated Prez leading Big Frank by half a length. Party of No is 3rd, Geometrico 4th. 2 back to 5th, running Confucio, then Parmenides and Social Equality, and Westerly Wind trails. They go half a mile from the finish.
Morning, Roger.
Prez continues to shoulder the load with Big Frank with a no-excuse trip. He's up on the outside now, 2nd. Geometrico is a huge number, and Vasquez getting a response from him. He's up on the outside of Party of No in a joint 3rd. A gap of 5. Social Equality tries to rally. Parmenides.
I mean, I'm really bummed out the 7 stopping like that. I mean, 8's going to win the race, I think. 3 is coming. The 7 just stopped. Here comes the 3.
Although Party of No just angled ahead of him. 3 back to Westerly Wind as they straighten for the drive. Big Frank and Jockey Junior Alvarado now 3/16 from home and 3 on top. Social Equality took all the late money, but he's out of time. From 2nd, Geometrico, 16th to go. Big Frank, he has the lead, and it's a winning margin. It's Big Frank.
Get up 3.
Junior Alvarado to win by 3.
Big long shot in 2nd.
Geometrico holds on to 2nd. Social Equality 3rd in 1:38 and 3.
You got the 6 hit the board, that's for sure, Pat. I mean, 9-5. That's actually better than I thought. Wasn't that horse at like even money? So so the 3 horse took a lot of late action, so that helped me. I was steaming a little bit in that race. I mean, I don't know who could have had the 6. Pat had the 6. I don't even know where the 6 came from. How'd you even have that 6, Pat? Just like an all burger? Just like, let me just throw it out there? You got the exacta? Wow. Nice hit. The jockey. You see all these hot tracks? Look at this. Like, of all the tracks that are running today, look at how many of them are hot. That means that they're hitting at 37% or above in the last 16 races. It's pretty incredible. Last season at Oaklawn Park, we absolutely smoked. The Scotty Longshot just crushed Oaklawn. Unfortunately, just with all the weather and everything, it's been tough. Hey, Jason. We can't show the races live, Jason, because we got copyright infringement and got shut down on YouTube a couple of weeks ago for doing that. So we just play it. But glad to have you, Jason. You guys want to go to Laurel Park, or you guys want to go to Aqueduct? You guys want to go to Aqueduct. I already know you. All right. Oh, you got it. Of course. Appreciate you chiming in. Good to have you. It's always nice to have new people. Okay. What up, Mark? I haven't, I did get some wins. I've been hitting win bets lately, but I'm not getting my exactas and tries. I did get win there. That was good. I actually won some good money right there. $5,800. So that's not bad. I'm hanging in there. But I'm up a little bit today. Not a lot, but we're going for it. How much we bet though today? My Xpressbet Select, I do get good rebates. So I bet 9,350 and I've won 10,000. So I'm up $650. All right. We're just getting going. Still early. You should feel guilty. I do. I have a best bet today. I wasn't sure. I'm doing a cleanse in case some of you are late to the show. I'm doing a cleanse, so I got a little bit foggy. I forgot my trainer's edge. I didn't know whether it was an SOR or a GSR. Whew. Yeah, I only created it. Don't even know what it is. Oh, yeah. I want to say it's like an 18 or 19 point difference in GSR from the last race to this current race. I can tell you right now that I like the 5 horse. I thought the 2 horse needed the last race. Purple Hearted is, this horse is dropping in class. Like, this is a big drop. Faced a 56 group. This is a 50 group on the SOR. I think the drop's a little suspicious, but this horse lost to a runaway winner and steadied. And the 2 horse, here we go. The 2 horse needed the race, but look at the SORs in comparison to what the 5's facing. There's just no comparison in that last race. I would imagine the 5's going to win this race. Oh, thank you so much. It's great to have you. I appreciate that. If you're new, this is the best way to learn what we do and to learn the program. The Scotty Longshot's been killing it. I like the 5. The 1 horse is 42% getting bet, and has a really good GSR. And for those of you that are new, GSR stands for genetic strength ratings, and it goes back generations of families. And the number is from 1 to 100, 100 obviously being best. And so the GSR is a separate algorithm. There's 26 algorithms on our site. So I like the 5 and 1. I think the Scotty long shot is decent because this horse showed some speed before tiring out. If you don't think that trainers give horses their first race, I would say 50% of them do. They don't even try. So you got to be really careful with first-time starters. That's why you want to look at trainer statistics for first-time starters. I think it's important because a lot of times they don't try. I think the Scotty long shot's live, and trying to win at 7/8, which is 7 furlongs, in your first try is very difficult. And this horse got bet to 3 to 1. So I would imagine the Scotty long shot's going to improve, but if this race was a sprint race, I would put so much money on this 5 to win. But it is now going 2 turns, and that can change the game. And does seem to be a little bit of a suspicious drop. So that's the only thing holding me back on the 5. I think it's the horse to beat, but I don't favor anything over anything, Roger. I take it race by race. I'm very sorry to hear that. I've been going to the races since I was 18, so you started young. It's a blessing. Well, this is a new style. It's new style. This is all algorithms, and the more you watch the show, the more you'll learn. There's tutorials on here as well, so it's a lot of fun. You'll enjoy it. I probably would have to take the 5. I would. The 1 horse is 42% to win. It's a lower SOR though, but when you consider the SORs and GSR, you do have to consider distance. But I got to go with the 5. I got to go with the 5. I'm going to do an exacta box too. 1-5. 2 is going to be near the lead. I believe that. I mean, doesn't 5 have to crush this group? I know it seems like I just did, but believe me, I want to. I could bet this 5 horse even more, but anytime a horse is doing something different for the first time, it does make me a little bit nervous. But the horse is bred for it. Has the top GSR, facing the toughest horses. I'm a little worried about Fairgrounds today. I think speed might be holding. We'll see. By the way, too, when you're doing a 1-turn mile like this, the reason I made a decision to just go ahead and bet the 5, because sprinters going a 1-turn mile have a better chance of going that than doing 2 turns.
Got the gold. Is racing in 5th. Now it's a big break back to Reunion Tour, who trails the field.
If you're betting against the 2 horse like I did, you got to be excited that the 4 horse is pushing the horse a little bit, and the 5 really is in hand right now.
Purple-hearted next and third. The quarter went 23-1. Jade's Dream leads by a neck. King Moon Racer in between horses. On the outside is Purple Hearted in third. And behind the front 3.
I'm kind of surprised the 2 got so much action, to be honest with you.
And then it's 9 lengths back to the trailer. And that
I mean, would you take any other horse besides the 5 to bet on right now?
3 of them across. Jade's Dream at the rail. King Moon Racer in between. And on the outside is Purple Hearted. The half went in 47-2. Purple Hearted in those white blinkers now sticks a neck in front. Purple Hearted is.
I just hope that the 1 horse can get second and the 6 horse isn't that good.
Then it's Wicked Easy, followed by Got the Gold as they come for the top of the
This 3 horse is scaring me coming well back, but it's coming. It's not like the 5 is the 5 pulling away. I can't really tell. Come on, 1, get second. Okay, now the 5 just has to win. He's not changing leads. Change leads. Don't let the 3 beat the 1. Come on, 1. Stay up for second. Nope. 3's going to get it. I cannot get these exactas. Getting the win bets, but I'm not getting these exactas. Well, if I did get the win, that's what's happening to me, by the way, in the last 2 tournaments I've been playing in. I cannot close these exactas. I mean, we didn't have to really sweat the 5 that much. Wasn't changing leads down the stretch, which made me a little nervous. And you could see the 3 coming from far back. And big odds. So, I mean, 3 horse at 31-1 too. Jeez. This is why a lot of times why you want to cover your win bets. Or cover with win bets, excuse me. So what do we get in odds? We got 2-1. I mean, still making money, but I'd rather make the money on the exactas. I'm thinking Fairgrounds could be playing towards speed. I'm telling you, I'm a little worried about that. Big day, 14 races over at Fairgrounds, it looks like, right? 14? Wow. It's going to be a good day. Louisiana Derby, the Oaks is today, 54 SOR. I eliminated it. I narrowed it down to these 4 horses, 5-1. They're at the gate. 54, this guy's 58, and lightly raced and getting more distance, which is going to help this horse. I like the 5 best. I think the 1 gets second. I think the 2 is an interesting first-time starter, but I like Gold Punch. 7-2, and then I'll do an exacta just in case a first-time starter gets there as a cover bet. 1-2-7 with 5. All right, good luck, you guys. I like the 7, Coach. I mean, he was one of the horses I had. I really couldn't. I just think the 5 horse has upside. Colby Hernandez aboard. I like Colby. I think the 5 run a good couple of races. I like the SOR. I like the strength. I really, as you guys know, the GSR is an amazing tool, and it comes in handy when there's nothing else to use. But with horses who have run, the strength of race is amazing.
Favorites. Last track here at the Fairgrounds. For 3-time starter touchdown.
You're leaving out the 7?
74 big wins.
1, 2. Oh, you're adding the 3. I didn't use the Scotty long shot either. I narrowed it down to these 4, like 9-2 right now on the 5. It's incredible.
Fast start for Bunky Song right there. Touchdown Joe with good speed up on the front outside. They're just headed off by Gold Punch. It's taking a short lead here for Colby Hernandez. Gold Punch dashes the lead from Bunky Song. And the alley is right there. 3rd, Touchdown Joe. A wide 4th. Then to the inside, the newcomer, Mikaja, and the Wildcat Blue running in 5th. Coffee County is 6th. Ranch Badge in 7th. Big Merrill is 8th as they go past the half-mile pole. Then held up in traffic there was Painted Buffer on the far outside. Looking to gain ground is Crypto Rhythm. The newcomer, Bourbon Street Tavern in the green, looks to come up the near side.
Well, I mean, speed's been holding, right? So, I mean, based on that.
These 3-year-olds head for home at the quarter pole. And Gold Punch spins them in. Half mile, 45.10 seconds. Full punch. Here comes McCutcheon's run now.
Nope.
McCutcheon has taken the top.
No excuses. 7 horse. The 2. There's the 2. 2-7 exacta. So if you did an exacta box 1, 2, 5, 7, you got that. 7 ran huge. Good call on the 7. 7-2. First time starter. Nice. Actually, 2 first time starters with very nice works getting the win. No excuses on the 5. You got that? There you go. I mean, if you can narrow a race down to 4 horses like that, and then you can do an exacta box, and you got 6-1 over 5-2, beating the 2-1 favorite in the 1 is huge. It's awesome. Nothing wrong with that at all. Good stuff. Well, we're also seeing that speed's not necessarily holding, so I think the track is fair. All right, Tampa Bay race number 4. How are you guys doing? You guys doing good so far? I mean, we've been doing pretty good, right? I mean, it's really coming down to betting, but it's been good so far. I'm hanging in there, I think. Let's see, where am I at? $8,200. I think I started with $6,600. So I'm hanging in there. Plus rebate. I'm not hating. 54. All right. And you see what's so great about horse racing is you don't have to win every race. I've probably lost more races than I've won today. And I haven't hit one of my exactas. No, one. I did hit one. That's right. We did hit one. Okay. 54 current SOR. So if we want action, we can just go really quick and kind of look and see. This is a 54. Right? You can see that 54 current SOR, which you guys will have that tool in about a month from now. If you're an elite member, we're creating like 8 new packages, and that's going to be one of them. The new link feature is going to be there as well, where you can come on a horse like this and you can just click it, kind of like the formulator product for DRF, which is so great. And you'll be able to click on here and you just be able to look and it'll show you, you can look to see how a horse did, who he beat, how good was this horse. You'll be able to look and see how they've done after. This means these vertical dark lines mean that this was the race you're looking at and subsequent races after that. So that's the what's called Handy View Plus. That and the current race SOR probably about a month away with like 6 to 8 new packages. And we're hoping to help a lot of people that don't have a lot of money be able to play. If you are a current early, if you're an early bird, yes, you get it. What's up, Chrissy? I didn't see you there. And then I don't know, we're figuring it out right now, but we're going to be changing packages around a little bit as we add more products.
Waiting for Candy Cove and Play-Doh.
I'm not going to be able to get it in. The 1's improving, is a prize play as well. The 2 looks solid to me at 8-1. Don't love the 3. We're not going to get it in. I think that the 2 is an interesting play.
And they're off. Professional is being hustled up for the early lead. The heavy favorite Candy Cove comes away in good order second. Phalo is along the rail third. Play-Doh is into the bit, moves up on the outside 3 wide. Now to challenge for the early lead. And the last race away is Irish Valor. Around the clubhouse turn they go. Long shot, Play-Doh going on with it and has the lead now by a length. Professional settles back. Yeah,
we're going to have other payment options as well. And we're going to have past performances. You'll be able to watch the races live on the site as well. What else? The mock race. We're making a lot of progress on the mock race right now. The simulated race. That's looking really good.
2.5 lengths farther back, Professional along the rail third.
So we're going to go to Gulfstream Park, race number 4 after this.
From the outside, Mighty Ghost is fifth and still nothing from Irish Feller. They leave the half-mile marker and Plato and Omar Garcia trying to take them start to finish. Now the favorite Candy Cove gets the wake-up call from Centeno when going out to the leader second. Then it's 3 lengths farther back, Philo on the
Candy
outside.
Cove looks tough, right?
Is there toward the rail fourth, and Irish Valor is fifth as they approach the quarter-mile pole. Candy Cove on the outside.
Even money, favorite.
Plato along the rail second, Philo is third. Irish Valor swings to the center of the racetrack now fourth. As they turn for home, it's Candy Cove in front. Down along the inner rail, Plato tries.
Early birds were some of the first people that signed up. They got in early. What did I tell you guys? And of course, I don't get the bet in. That was all the SOR right there. We did that in seconds. Look, this guy just won against a 54, and this is a 54. And coming back at the same surface and distance. That's how I came up with that. I did that in seconds at 8-1. Did you guys get that? Anybody bet that too because I said that? I hope so. At least I want to live through you right now. You can't do that without that. There's no way. Right? So you okay, sweet. You guys heard. You guys do listen to me. Yeah, and everybody told me that nobody listened to me. Nine to 1. That's awesome. I'm happy you guys got that. All right. Gulfstream Park. Let's get out there. Race number 4. Well, at least a few of you got that. That's pretty cool. 9 to 1 odds. That was all just, did you see how fast we did that? We just come over here like this. We see a current race SOR 54. We look here. This is how I hit the 48,000. Oh, no, I didn't hit that. It's a long story. I won't bore you guys with it, but I won for like $12,000. I was playing with Justin, and I chopped up. I cost myself $26,000 in a pick 5, leaving out the top Scotty pick. Just getting tricky. It was the first day I had this tool, but you're looking here and you're seeing this guy's competing and actually doing well against a 54 group. And you look at a horse like the 5, and the horse did win against the 52 group and won easy. That's true. This horse won against a 50 group. So, I mean, so you want to take, so that's where you realize that the race is wide open. All right, let's get out to Gulfstream Park. There you go, Tony. Yes, producer Tony, I'm going out there. Silver Tunes. Reminds me of that song, Silver Springs. Silver Springs. One of the best songs ever. You guys like Fleetwood Mac? Are you too young for that? Okay. Gulfstream Park 4, 56 SOR. There are as many ways to use these tools. I'm just showing you kind of a new fun little toy, right? In 1980, you saw them, Norm? I saw them later. Remember when they had the USC band play? You could go your own way. Nice pun there, Michael. I like it. Oh, that was good. You guys are kind of funny sometimes. All right, what was that again? 56 SOR. So this guy's competing, coming back same surface and distance. The one horse is a player, second Scotty pick. This is a player. I have a feeling we're about to look at a really tough race. This guy needs to go gate to wire. Can the 3 go gate to wire? Silver Tunes. It looks like there's not much speed in here. This guy needs the lead, though. No, he doesn't need the lead, but for his best, her best. 7's fast. Oh, God. All right. You guys are on your own on this one.
Approaching the starting gate.
Approaching the starting gate. I think anything can happen in here. I really do. Take the horse that maybe had some issues, isn't burning money. This guy's burning money, the one.
It's now post time.
3 horse is going to get some. I have a feeling the 3 is going to get some pace in there. This guy's dropping in class. Why not this one? Coming in from Tampa, but no. Lost in the 50 group. No, never mind. I changed my mind there. How about Foxy Mischief, 19-1, going on turf for the second time, and no turf breeding. Pass.
5-1 fourth choice currently.
7's got that wide post. Is tactical. Seems a little cheap to me.
Into the gate
I kind of like the 1 War Star to be in the money. I'm not betting the race though. With 6-5, don't bet this one at 6-5 to win at least. That's crazy. No horse in this race should be 1-5. If 3 gets an easy lead, 3 will win.
And they're off. Blowing the start was Foxy Mischief, 3 lengths last. Good start out wide for Delanica. Down at the inside, Silver Tunes rushing forward. The Great Calf together with War Star, they're 3rd and 4th. Racing in 5th is La Cara Bonita. Out the back, Beast of Wildwood and Foxy Mischief. Into the far turn they race with Silver Tunes in front by neck. Up on the outside, that's Delanica there, 2nd. War Star toward the rail, 3rd. The Great Calf is 4th, about 2 lengths off the
What's up, Linda?
Working 4 ahead of La Cara Bonita, then Beast of Wildwood. And after a
Buenas tardes.
Foxy Mischief is last as they run to the top of the stretch. Delanica's on the outside of Silver Tunes for the late Paco. He needs room for War Star. Now she's off the heels of the top 2 and into the clear. Trying to run home is La Cara Bonita with the Great Calf. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Delanica about to face a threat from War Star on the outside. War Star trying to pass.
One's a money burner. The one's not never, ever passing the 6. 6 was the look at the 6, 60 on the SOR, 58.
Delanica wins by an X. 2nd was War Star. 3rd, La Cara Bonita. In the 4th.
I mean, we called it. Easy money. Man, you're crushing today. Absolutely crushing. Silver Spring, Silver Spoon, something like that. I forget how the song goes now. Laurel Park. Hey, you know what? Let's just try Laurel. We haven't gone to Laurel yet. 1 minute before the race. I'm hanging in there. How are you guys doing? You're not seeing the ball? That's okay, Elliot. That's why you have team members here, okay? So follow our lead for a little bit until you turn things around. And that's it. I do it all the time. If one of you guys is hot on there, I'm following your lead. You know? Now I can't get Silver Springs out of my head. All right, let's see. World race number 3.
Fever, Cheyenne Bull.
54.
Ozone.
I mean, if we want action, right, we can go really quickly here and we can see that the 6 horse definitely is a player in here. So just off of that, I would, if I wanted action at 11-1, I'd probably put a little bit of money. I will. On the 6 at 11-1. Exact $25 all with 6. Didn't get that one in.
Cheyenne Bull, Haynes Fear, and there goes It's Fate. Up on the outside with speed 2, so 3 of them across to the first turn run. Followed up by Mozone, who's racing in 4th. Back to Bandit, and trailing the field is Monkey's Medal, who's got 8 or 9 to make up around the turn. Haynes Fear, and now the speed of the speed. Haynes Fever's up top. Haynes Fever leads.
It's going to happen, Scott.
On the outside, just 2nd, and Cheyenne Bull is in 3rd.
No, you're not, Dylan. We got this. The current race SOR, Norm, is on my test site right now. I'm testing it. And so we're just kind of, oh, you like the crystal chandeliers? Colin, look at you. Oh, the crystal chandeliers light up the paintings on your walls. The marble statuettes are standing safely in the hall. There's my 6. Come on, 6. I know you can run. Don't let this 4 to 5 favorite beat you. That would be embarrassing. Come on. Chalk City. He didn't run bad, though. He gave us a run for his money. It's fate that this horse is not going to win. He ran good, though, right? Did I not call that in 2 seconds? In between horses now, trying to get up there, this is the horse you got to watch for next when the horse drops in class. Look how hard she's trying. It might even get third. Come on, girl, you deserve that. Get up for third. Get up. Fifth. She ran good, though. Look at, so that's how you can get some good long shots. Silver Springs. I think I have that song in here too. Hold on here. Songs. I got you guys. Hold on here. Hold on. No. Okay, no. Fleetwood Mac. Let's see here. How do I not have Silver Springs in here? Right thing to do. Come on, how do you not get your blood pumped with that? Baby, I'd give you my word. I love the Chick Magnet songs. Go your own way. Fleetwood Mac's the best. That's it. I just had to loosen up a little bit. All right. I'll stop. I feel better now. How about you guys? Okay. Hold on here. Aqueduct race number 2. You saw them in Vegas? Lindsey Buckingham rocks. For sure. All right, Aqueduct race number 2. 1 is a contender. 3, slow breaker but can finish. Whenever you have a horse that's a slow breaker and can finish, you might use a horse like that, but you can never key that horse. Just remember that. Bad breaker, consistently. Slow breaker, it doesn't matter. Even if they beat you, include them. 5 looks tough from where I'm sitting. That's my note. That's a good note. How do you like that one? Looks tough from here. That's like confidence, you know? Forrest Gump soundtrack. Is it good? Yeah, you for sure. There it is. 5-horse seems to be the theme right now. I think if you look, I've won most of my money on the 5-horse today. Faux show. Hammering. Just hammering.
The horses are now approaching the starting gate.
Horses are now approaching the starting gate. The flag is up and away they go. Okay. So we know that the current race SOR, which you guys don't have yet, but if you watch the show, did I tell you guys I have a very good horse today? I've got a horse for you guys. I do. If I can only remember which race it is. But it's like a 19-point GSR difference from last race to this race. What up, Rockin' Ray? Ray. Oh, shit, Dylan, you're killing me. All right. That just kind of sounds kind of kinky there, Dylan. I'm going to pound your pick. I don't know. I feel violated, kind of.
Waiting for Hammer and Hammer and Playwright.
Hammer and Hammer is going to be my bet. Win. 5.
In the gate.
Dime.
And they're off. Playwright, Hammer and Hammer. Bluegrass Cat Smile now moves up along with Frankie Barone up the chute. It's Bluegrass Cat Smile with a head in front.
A little surprised to see the 5-horse go off at 5-2. It's because the one took so much money.
His Hero's Hope on the outside is a Playwright, and it's a break of 5 lengths. Back to the trailer, Mills in 6th. They are moving up the backstretch after a quarter and 24 and 3. Bluegrass Cat Smile is the leader here by 3/4 of a length. Hammer and Hammer on the outside runs in 2nd. Another length to Hero's Hope in 3rd. Then a break of 2. Frankie Barone is back running in 4th, now 5 lengths off the lead. Then we come back to a Playwright, and the trailer is Mills. Up front, Bluegrass Cat Smile has the lead for a half and 48 and 1. Bluegrass Cat Smile by a head. Hammer and Hammer now draws right alongside, and the two of them are together midway on the turn. They've got 2.5 lengths on Hero's Hope, and Frankie Barone is on the outside. Gap of 4 to Playwright, and 4 more to a Mills as the field comes for the quarter pole. Bluegrass Cat Smile on the inside, and Hammer and Hammer on the outside. Frankie Barone is in 3rd. Hammer and Hammer on the outside. Bluegrass Cat Smile continues to battle on. The veteran geldings have 1/8 of a mile to the finish. And here is Hammer and Hammer now getting clear. Frankie Barone moving up on the outside. Bluegrass Cat Smile is down at the rail. Hammer and Hammer trying to hang in there for another 16th. Frankie Barone, one last try on the outside. It's Hammer and Hammer and Frankie Barone. And Hammer and Hammer gives Eric Consell a sweep of the double. Frankie Barone was 2nd. Then Bluegrass Cat Smile and Playwright.
5-2 on Hammer and Hammer. Don't mess with me. Can I play some more music for you guys? Let me find a good song. What do you guys like? You guys seem like country people to me. Or maybe rap. What do you guys want to hear? I've got a pretty good playlist. I mean, I can play you country. You like Florida Georgia Line? I like Florida Georgia Line. Anything but country? Okay, well. Oh. Here you go. Come on, Michael. Oh, the ladies are swooning for sure. Oh, you know mom's watching. You mom's enjoying this for sure. Oh, God. This cleanse, I'm losing my mind. All right, where are we going? Where do you guys want to go? We have many possibilities. We got Fairgrounds. You got Oaklawn Park coming up in race number 1. We've got Tampa race number 5. I don't think have we done any good at Tampa? I don't think we have we? Oh, gotta love Dean. Love me some Dean. The cleanse is definitely taking its toll. Hammer, we got 780 on this horse. And Elliott called the 2. Way to go. Wow. I did it my way. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Had no luck at Fairgrounds, so we're going to Oaklawn Park. Oaklawn Park, my boys. I've got my boys, my friends coming down from Arkansas to come here to Florida on vacation here in Fort Lauderdale, coming this week. New trainer here. Let's see here. Might want longer for best, is what I said about the Scotty long shot. All right, but we know that the current race SOR is 56. All right, let's get back to business here. One horse faced a 48, didn't run for crap. 2-1? I mean, if this isn't a horse that you want to try to beat, I don't know what is. 56. I'm losing my memory here. Oof. This horse might be better on turf. Clearly, the 3 horse is a player. Don't like the 5. 6 can run. I like the 3. Clear steps. Clear steps. I want to create my own song. That's what my mom just said. I'm trying out for American Idol. My mom just asked me if I'm a disc jockey. Mom, I know you love a little Frank. I know. Okay. All right. Oaklawn Park. Where are you? All right. There we go. I like the 3. Okay, I'm not going to give like a big push towards it, only because that last race at Oaklawn Park was on a muddy track, but did need the race. Prior to that, faced a 66 group. I still think this is the horse to beat. I do. So just for some action, maybe the 3. I think the 6 is a player. Top 2 Scotty picks. The Scotty long shot. So here's what happens in a race like this. I think these favorites are vulnerable too, which means that then anything can happen. That's where you get the long shots, right? So there seems to be a lot of speed in here, a lot of speed. So who's got the highest SOR of the closers? Look for somebody like that. A lot of speed in here. A lot of speed. I'm trying to find who's the closer. Like, who's the clear closer? I mean, it's crazy. Maybe the 5. 8-1 right now, and the 5 might be the only closer. Oops, no, don't do that. Don't get yourself in trouble. I'm not going to bet this race, but if I was, I would bet the 3, and then I would do a saver on the 5. Because there's so much speed in the race.
Clear steps in Bluebird Day.
Good luck.
The last horse to load, Red Bottom Rebel. They're at the post. They're off. Good start for Clear Steps, who goes to the front from Catechism and Between the Hedges. Don't Mess with This Cat is next. Then comes Bluebird Day and Morak, and the trailer is Red Bottom Rebel. It is Clear Steps and Catechism up the backstretch. Clear Steps ahead in front. Catechism is second by 2 lengths to Don't Mess with This Cat in third. Now Morak has advanced into fourth. She's the gray and on the move, maybe into third soon, and 2.5 or 3 from the front. Then comes Between the Hedges. Then it's a gap of 5 lengths back to Bluebird Day and Red Bottom Rebel. Match racing around the far turn with Catechism and Clear Steps, and now Catechism verges to the lead at the quarter pole, and she's got a 1.5 advantage. Clear Steps is backed out in the second, and Don't Mess with This Cat. Morak not doing enough now under the whip. Between the Hedges, and Catechism is the one to catch. It is Catechism to the top of the stretch. Now, Red Bottom Rebel begins to rowl from the back of the pack, and she's within 2 lengths of Catechism. It's down to these two. Catechism, Red Bottom Rebel in the center, trying to get by. Catechism reaches. Red Bottom Rebel getting closer with every stride. Catechism, Red Bottom Rebel, Catechism. I think Catechism held off Red Bottom Rebel, but it is very close.
Very close. Looks like the top Scotty pick won over the 8. It's very, very close, but that's what it looks like to me. That's why sometimes you just have to pass on races, right? That's why I didn't play that race. It just looked wide open. All right, let's get out to Gulfstream Park, race number 5. 60 on the SOR. I did it my way. All right, so I narrowed it down to these 4 horses. So the first thing I noticed with the 1 horse is that was a really tough group in the last. And went off as the favorite against a better group of horses. And had trouble and wide 2 races back against a 62 group, and this current race is a 60. And the one's a player in here at 5-1 for sure, and the price play. So that's the first thing I noticed. I mean, he comes out of that same race as the 1, honorable, and got 3rd against a much tougher group. And this horse went gate to wire, top Scotty pick, and is tactical, and gets easier here. It's the 3rd show in a row I have the hiccups. I don't like the Scotty long shot, lightly raced, but I like the 5. I think 5 controls the entire race. I didn't give out my big pick of the day yet. I'm making you guys wait for it. I think it's a bad morning line. Our morning line is 7-5 on this horse. You're getting 5-2. This is where the EE morning line, in my mind, is a big factor, because people are seeing this morning line, they're betting off of it. And they're not seeing that we have this horse that's set at 7-5, so it's tremendous value. We're never going to get 5-2 on this horse. This horse is going to go off as a big favorite. I think it's 5 over 1 and 3. I'm going to hit my first exacta here, I hope. Now, I always do look at horses when they're getting bet. So the 2 is getting bet, has a good win percentage, but we know that the horse has been, look at lightly raced horse, good connections, barely beat an easier group. But it doesn't mean this horse can't improve. So that's a tough call. So I'm going to back off a little bit on what I was going to play just because he's kind of an anomaly, right? But I'm still going to bet. I'll bet smaller. And then I'll bet to win on him. Sometimes, though, these are opportunities because you're seeing these horses get bet like this, like the 2, and they're not as good. Their connections are they're getting bet right, so it's a great opportunity. I think the 1's going to run better. I think the 1 is going to get more pace this time. I think the 1's a player, and the 1 was the favorite. How many times have you seen a horse be the favorite, lose, and then come back and win next time out? 5-1. I'm going to do an exacta box just in case. 1-5. That's what I just did. I got it to stop. Held my breath. It's kind of difficult to hold your breath when you're doing a show. They are on the turf course. You know, I don't not love the 5, but I'm starting to get on the 1 horse a little bit. You know, I don't have a lot of conviction on this, but I like the 5-1-3 somewhere in there. Just not sure how to bet it. Well, they're moving into the gate. Good luck, everybody. Kelly Breen has the 5 and the 1. You guys see that? I'm going to play conservative here.
Horn has speed with Ghostly Prince between horses. Down at the inside and when true with Honorable alongside, dropping over from the high draw Cartano. And after a smooth getaway, Zippy Baby is last of all as they chase the speed of Yes This Time. Yes This Time around the turn on top by a length and a quarter. Ghostly Prince is second. When true at the rails now third. Thorns on a long grain in the orange colors while racing in fourth. Followed by Honorable, then Cartano, and Zippy Baby is last. The opening quarter went in 24-2 as they race into the backstretch. Up front, Yes This Time leads 3 parts of length. Token pace pressure from Ghostly Prince on the outside. Second at the rail, When True is racing together with an outside running Thorn. They're third and fourth. Length and a half back to the team of Honorable and Cartano, and Zippy Baby remains at the back. Field separated by 5.
Very slow second, which is great. And the 5 can rate some too. Now he's going to get his hand forced because of the 7 a little bit. 2 seems loaded with horse though. 3's coming. 1's going to need room. Now 2's being asked. He hasn't even asked the 5 yet.
Sending Cartano widest on the course, but he's charging with momentum. 1/8 of a mile to go. Yes, This Time has the lead, a length and a half. Cartano surging up on the outside now, second from last in Zippy Baby. 16th to go. Yes, This Time has turned away all challenges and goes gate to wire.
5-8-1.
Zippy Baby third, then Honorable and When True in 135 and 1.
Did not have the 8. What's the story with the 8 anyways? You got that, coach? You guys all got the 5? Good. I canceled my win bet. I really wasn't that far off. Look, I had a 1-5 exacta box. I had 5 over 1 and 3. That would have been a $200 exacta. I can't seem to get anything else besides a win bet right now. What was the story with the 8? Cartano, 1% horse. Wow. You can't account for that. There's just no way. There's just no way. Other than that, my handicapping was, it was spot on. Didn't the 3 get second too? All right, let's get out to Laurel Park. You had the 8 in the 3rd spot. What up, Greg? All right, Laurel Park. We've been holding our own here. I canceled the win bet there. 5 seems to be the number today. You guys notice that? So I have a note here on this 3 horse. They never really asked. 58 current SOR. Let's look at the 1. So even though this horse has good form, not really getting bet, and this is a tougher group. Clearly the 2 horses a player. Just went gate to wire against a 62 group, and this is a 58 group. Man, I love this current race SOR. This 3, Scotty Longshot. Never really asked sloppy track. The 3 might be better. Look, I don't think the 3 can win, but the 3 might be better than it looks. 5. Five's a player. It's 7 furlongs. 3 races. His average money earned has been good. Seems to like the distance. The 5's a player. No question. This guy seems more like an exotic source, the 6. It looks like the favorites in here. It does. Who's going to get 3rd? No idea. But this does look very chalky. I'm trying to figure out how to bet this right now. I'm looking to see who looks best on the track. I definitely think the winner is between the 2 and the 6, or the 2 and the 5. They're at the gate. I mean, I don't know. There's some other horses getting bet. You might get $6, $7, $8 on the exacta box, right? Maybe just do an exacta box. That's what I'm going to do.
The horses have reached the starting gate.
And sometimes what I'll do, I'll just try to do a cold trifecta. If I hit it, I hit it. Right? Like a 2, 5,
5-card draw.
3. Scotty long shot. And in case one of the favorites doesn't do anything, I'll do an exacta just as a cover. 2, 5, and then I might put the 3 in the second spot.
Just kidding.
As a cover bet.
No more talk.
Thanks, Betsy. All right, let's get this thing. You got it, Art. Glad you guys. Yeah, five's been on fire, huh?
Lined up for the 4th. They're up. Going to the lead inside there is 5-card draw along with Candygram for Mongo. Candygram for Mongo, 5-card draw down inside there, trying to pressure, but Candygram for Mongo scoots away a little more than a length in front now. Then it's back to Just Kidding, No More Talk, and Bellivore is last now by about 13 off that.
See, you're seeing the 1 right now, and you're thinking, well, he's a major player, but all that's happening is the 2's just crawling, right? That's what's happening right now. So then when the real racing takes off, most likely the 1 won't be there. That's my guess. I could be wrong. Because the 1 right now seems to have horse. But I just think it's because the 2's not really been going fast.
Just Kidding in 5-card draw. Then it's back to No More Talk, who's got 3.5 or 4 to make up around the far turn. Ballivore yet to move from the back of the pack. So with 2.5 furlongs left to go, Candygram for Mongo cruising along with 5-card draw, just taking second now from Just Kidding. And then outside is No More Talk, who's racing about the 4 path off the rail, and Ballivore into the stretch. Candygram for Mongo, 5-card draw, meaning business.
No, but the 1, look at the 1.
It's 5-card draw now in front. Candygram for Mongo trying to dig, but can't. Then Just Kidding.
1 ran huge, so 1 had horse the entire time. Valamir, Scotty Longshot's going to win the race.
Here comes Ballivore up in time.
Wow.
Ballivore from 5-card draw, then Just Kidding. And No More Talk.
Well, disappointing effort from the 2 horse, who really wasn't going that fast. All right, let's get out to Aqueduct. I'm shocked that the 2 was running good. Just one of those things. How good's that note though right here too? Never really asked sloppy track, right? Like I knew the 3 would run better. I just figured, if the 2 or 5 would have run like they're supposed to, and then 3 gets up for second, it's perfect. But the 1 ran huge. Those were just bad favorites. Oh, they're going into the gate here at Aqueduct.
They're in the gate. And they're off in the Sakata Stakes. And it is Just Read It from the outside, but Save quickly moves up to grab the lead. Save is in front. Just Read It's on the outside. Exogen is down at the rail. It's almost 4 lengths. Back to Salt Plage, who trails the field in 4th. It is Save with the lead here by a half length. Just Read It on the outside in 2nd. Exogen down at the rail. Salt Plage has now gotten closer, a little more than 3 lengths off of front-running Save. The quarter went in 23 seconds. It's Save in front by a neck. Just Read It on the outside in 2nd. Salt Plage on the outside of Exogen. Those two are heads apart, third and fourth. As they race around the far turn, it is Save with the lead over Just Read It. Salt Plage now takes third. Long Shot Exogen is fourth, and the field is at the top of the stretch. It is Save, challenged here on the outside by Just Read It. Exogen looks to rally down at the rail. And in the middle of the track is Salt Plage as they come down for the 8th pole. And Just Read It has now taken over. It's Just Read It in front. Exogen moving into second. A 16th to the wire. Just Read It. Exogen driving up the inside. It's Just Read It and Exogen. And it's going to be tight here as they come on for the finish. And it is a photo finish. It looked like
5 horse. Wow, how about the 5 today? Jeez, let's just play the 5. We'll just play the 5 the rest of the show. So this is what I've narrowed it down to. GSR is 70 on the 2. But that was a weaker group. I mean, if we're going to follow now the horse could improve, but based on that, I don't think I could bet the 2. I think there's others that have more upside. This horse went off at 7-2, bumped at the break, and rallied. Horses, first-time starters, don't do that usually. I like the 5. I agree. His horse broke from the rail on that 2:16 race and ran pretty good. And was wide. First-time starter for Steve Asmussen. It's crazy, but I like the 5. This horse can run as well. Scotty Longshot, the 4. And I wouldn't be surprised if the 8 horse ran good. I don't like the 6. 4, 5, 8, 9 exacta box. If I can get it in, I'm just going to mess around for action. 4, 5, 8, 9. I'm actually going to do the 5 with 4. 5 with 4, 8, 9, and then come back with a cover.
Find New Roads Drew 7. Continental Coins, Brian Hernandez Jr. running for a double after 3 Flamingos took out Phillies Mayor's turn.
5 wins again. That's it. I'm just betting 5 the rest of the way. Yeah, we could look at Tampa.
Rather Ortiz, Mr. Sippy loaded. Mr. Sippy's gone all in. Stand by for start. One more. Juan Rosario with that. Dan was 5th here on sprint debut.
All right.
5th from the Fairgrounds. Stand by for start. Here's that Dan. They're in the gate. And they're off. Russian Alphabet was slow to go. Continental Coins broke sharp. Good speed wild for Wycliffe. And right there, the newcomer. Bedouin Fighters come out swinging for Joe Talamo. It's Bedouin Fighter sent through to take the lead from Wild for Wycliffe and Continental Coins. It's right there too. Mr. Sippy up into 4th from Finding Roads in 5th. Heading for the half-mile pole. 2-lane Tris, the gray Abdan is wide. We trail back to Cool House End. The newcomer Russian Alphabet trails. The opening quarter in 21.55 seconds. The edge of the far turn, 3 furlongs from home. And it's Bedouin Fighter who leads Wild for Wycliffe. Mr. Sippy spots up in the 3 path. Continental Coins against the rail in 4th. 2-lane Trist in 5th. Finding Roads is a wide 6th. Abdan, the greatest of wide out. Cool House a 2 wide bid. Russian Alphabet up the rail as these maiden 3-year-olds come for home. Half mile in a flat 45 seconds. It's Wild for Wycliffe. Bedouin Fighters on the ropes. Mr. Sippy narrowly leads. And 2-lane Trist coming with a long run on the outside to battle Mr. Sippy.
It really stinks because the 5 horse just did not have a good trip, broke bad, and the second-time starter ended up going off the favors and winning. That 9 horse, like everything was done right there, but that low SR horse came in and ran a good race. You get those lightly raced horses, sometimes they can come in and run good, and that's exactly what happened. Otherwise, we would have taken an 8-5 all day long. All day long. That horse did have a top GSR though, right? I'm just playing against the low SORs every time. Look at that. 8-5 would have been huge. 9-1 over 5-2. I would have taken that. All right, Tampa Bay race number 6. 50. So it's a lot easier to handicap when you have this current race SOR, especially when you're doing the show and you got to like look at stuff kind of fast. So we have a 50. And this guy got a 3rd place finish against a 56. Don't like the 2. Okay. I don't like the Scotty long shot at all. The win was against a 42 group. $50 group. 4 ran okay. Can't get rid of the 4. 42. That was a really weak group. I don't like the 6. No real turf breeding here, but this horse is lightly raced. You always have to be careful for the lightly raced horses. I mean, clearly this horse is facing better horses. Clearly. Throw out that race. Broke last, too tough. I mean, I would at 10-1, the 8's a player and a price play for sure. The 9 horse, top Scotty pick, lightly raced, 42, moving up against winners. I mean, we just saw this play out a couple of times today. The 2 horse just winning. It's a tough race. This guy, we feel like we know who this is, and but I mean, he went gate to wire, seems to need the lead. These are a little bit tougher. Some others seem to have some upside. I don't like the 1. I probably would lean, for me, I probably would lean towards the 8, but this is not that strong of a group. I don't like that the 10 doesn't win unless he's been on the lead, unless she's been on the lead. The 9, it's a 42, but it's lightly raced. 46, the group before that didn't run. Yeah, the 9's the horse to beat. 7 might run better. 7's the favorite right now, but going on turf for the first time. I'm probably leaning towards the 7 and the 8.
Majestic Queen takes her spot. Fox Club, the Great Filly, steps in.
I'm sorry. I like 7, 8, and 9.
Lady Jean fractures behind the gate.
I will say this. I don't like how the 9 is an overlay right now from a 2-1 morning line. I don't like that. I don't like overlays. I will say that. How about this 3 horse? This is an ugly race.
One out. Beach chick will complete the lineup. They're at the post.
I'm just going to play around a little bit with the 7 and 8.
They're off. Away and running, Majestic Queen breaks for the lead. Up on the outside, there goes Lady Jean, now moving up to challenge. From the outside, Twirly Candy is away with a top flight, and far back and nearly going is Dance Along Dee Dee. To the clubhouse turn they go. Lady Jean trying to win back for the new connections. Drops over to the rail and has the lead now by a length and a half. from the outside. That's Twirling Star now moving up to be second along the rail. Majestic Queen now settles into stride to be third. From between horses, Air Force Pink is now fourth. Beach Chick on the outside fifth, and it's a break of three. Beauty Genius along the rail sixth. Then we go back to Razzle Dazzle seventh. Then it's Dance Along TD eighth, and the trailer is Fox Glove. 9 lengths from front to back up the backstretch, and Lady Jean shows the way 3 parts of length from the outside. Twirling Star is there second. Length and a half farther back, Majestic Queen now racing along third. Beach Chick on the outside fourth. Beauty Genius awaits racing room toward the rail now fifth. Razzle Dazzle is sixth, and Fox Glove still the trailer as they swing around the far turn. Lady Jean along the rail, a short lead. Here's Twirling Star moving up on the outside to challenge second. Majestic Queen is third. Razzle Dazzle up on the outside is now fourth. Fox Club. And now Canona sets her down for the drive. And she swings white for the drive as they're into the stretch. Twirling Star on the outside now going to the lead. Lady Jean is...
That was the class of the field, right? You guys realize that, right?
And Fox Club on the far outside. Down to the wire. It's Twirling Star to win it. Fox Club flies onto the outside. Might have got up for second. And Majestic Queen third.
I mean, if you look at that, I mean, that's too bad the 7 couldn't run, but the price play. But if you look at that, look at those SORs, right? And the only reason why you got that kind of odds is because the horse didn't go long. So they hadn't seen this horse going long for a while, right? And when it did, it didn't do good. But that was against a tougher group of horses, right? So that's all that happened here. And you were able to get a price. That's all that was. I probably should have bet the 8 to win, but that 9 didn't run for crap. Don't forget, only 20% of horses that are overlays win. Got bet a little bit late, but that horse never ran. I didn't like the 10 either. It looked like that. It looked tough. I mean, that was a price play. Look at the SORs. If you guys go back and you look at the 9, a 42 SOR, 46 SOR. The 10 horse, 46, 46, 44. 4 horse, 50, 44, 40, 38. 7, 52, 44. But having to go now, first time 2 turns and turf. That's hard to do. And you look at the 8, and you just see 58, 66, 62, 60. See what I mean? Thanks, Elliot. So... all right, we're going to go to Gulfstream Park, race number 6. Okay, you guys. Here it is. Everlasting. Everesting. That's my play of the day. Look at the GSR swing. First race was a 48 on the turf, going a mile, hopped, bumped to the start, wide, ran huge, 48 to a current race 65. Okay, that's my play of the day. That's going to be my single in my pick 5. What happened at Oaklawn? The 11 win? Matt, you like the... So I've got the 1 comes out of strong races, but the rail is no bueno. The 2 horse, very nice, works. 4 horses burn money and now goes on dirt. I will say this. The GSR is 8 points higher. So maybe this horse should have been on dirt all along. That's possible. Okay. Just so you know. Scrappy Artie, second time starter, broke slow from the rail and then rushed up against better. Whenever you see hustled at the rail, that means that rushed up. Like, so I'm guessing that Miguel Vasquez is going to send this horse. 4 is not that fast. I don't know about the 2. 1's
The horses are approaching the starting gate.
1's very fast. You know, the 1's going to show speed from the rail. I mean, I've narrowed it down in my mind to the 1, 2, 4, 6, 9, but other than that, I know the 6 is going to go. So that makes me not like the 1 that much. I'm thinking the 5.5 furlongs. Initially, I wasn't liking this horse, but isn't it always when the horse isn't the one being the betting favorite when they win? This horse maybe has wanted dirt all along and has had some issues. Maybe the 4 horse is the play. I'm going to take a flyer with the 4. And then since the 4 likes to come in second, maybe do a 1, 2, 6, 9 with 4 as a cover.
Another pick 3. Maiden special weight runners here, heavily favored number 1, G-Bar. Misael Jaramillo rides for 1.
The 1's getting way too overbet. No way. It can win, but no way. Nice.
Time to Wish has gone forward. Here's Nako. Nako moving in the line with Scrappy Artie next. Now it's Bag Boss who's gone forward. Here's Successful One. Wara's ready now. Then Justice Warrior. Yeto to the outside. Yeto going up. Paco Lopez aboard. They're at the post.
Six is going, and so is the 1. And the 1 broke bad.
Race favorite G-Bar was one of the last into stride. First into stride was Nako.
The 1's toast.
Clear advantage. Bag Boss is second, and Iron looks to angle to the outside of the leader.
And 6 broke bad and rushed up. I really hope the 4 just sits. I wish the 6 would just take off and go.
One on the course in Yeto, then Successful One, and left behind last, the trailer is Justice Warrior. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. There's 3 furlongs left to run. Nako leads by half a length. From between horses, Wara 3 wide.
I mean, if this race doesn't set up, if the 4 doesn't win this race, he will never win. 6 needs the lead, didn't get it. 3 is a huge long shot. 1 broke terrible at the rail and is a horse that needs the lead. Going to rush up and then peter out. The 4 should win this by the length of the track. Except there's a horse behind. I don't know who that horse is. Is that the first time starter? We finally got it home. 4-2-6.
It's Wara kicking clear. Wara, well, going to be close for second, but Bag Boss gets the place. Third is Scrappy Artie. Fourth is G-Bar, and 103 and 2.
We got a little lucky. 1 broke bad, 6 broke slow. So that helped. 3-1. Nice. Yeah, I didn't even see that. I mean, not by much. But that's nice. We're doing all right today. I thought for sure I wouldn't be able to hang with you guys too much because I've had this like headache going on with this cleanse, but it's not too bad. You guys still want to hang out? Thanks, Elliot. You guys still good? You got the try, Tony? Nice. Martine? Sweet. Let's go. Thanks, Marlon. We kind of dissected that one though, didn't we? You know, here's the thing I'll tell you. We always have to make the right decisions on the betting. I always preach that. That's why some of us win, some of us don't. No doubt about it. But I just, can you guys see how fast we can handicap though? You can't, there is no other tool in the world that I know of that you can handicap that fast and have and be confident that you actually have a fighting chance of winning. Would you guys agree with that? I'm doing the, it's Dr. Scholl's, the Incurable Diseases Cleanse. It's insane. It's really intense. Only 5% of people finish it. It's like all sorts of nasty drops and teas and all sorts of stuff. Awesome. Thanks, Matt. But this is still subjective, right, guys? This like, these are the Scotty picture an algorithm, the Scotty long shot's an algorithm, the GSR is an algorithm, the SOR is an algorithm, right? So I had prior handicap Jesus, that's all. And so because it makes it a lot easier for me when I'm doing the show with you guys to eliminate some of the horses I think have no chance of winning. But look how fast we can handicap races. You can't, there's just nothing else you can do it with. So like, I didn't really handicap too much. The only thing I did, we got 860 on that horse. That's nice. And that first time starter, Bag Boss, got second. I mean, that's a nice exacta. What did that thing pick? 2760. God, I wish I would have played that. I did it the opposite way. I'd have been better off if it came in the opposite, right? Maybe. No, I only did $25 as a cover. No, I wouldn't have been better off. I got $2,150 back. So, but Fairgrounds race number 6. You guys want to do Aqueduct or do you want to do Fairgrounds? Which one would you like to do? Ten-day fruit fast? Oh my God, all that natural sugar is crazy. Yeah, I know. Aqueduct is, I canceled the bet. You guys want to go to Fairgrounds? All right. We'll stick with Fairgrounds. Fairgrounds race number 6. 14 races today. Don't forget, highlighted. Well, first of all, you got the Fairgrounds Oaks. And then, of course, you've got the Louisiana Derby. Okay. Kentucky Derby points are at stake there. $1 million. What do you guys like there? I know Justin has always liked Midnight Bourbon. So I'm not sure who he gave out on his show, but I know that's who he's liked. But Fairgrounds 6, Fairgrounds. Oh, you guys want to see something? Look, you see this right here? It's not done yet, and this is the test site, but we're working on it. The golden hour wagers. How's that? Golden hour pick 4. You guys like that? Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Don't look. I don't want to tease you guys. And then we'll have the daily double. How good is that? How good is that? You guys play the golden hour wagers? Yeah, those pay. You'll be able to use the ticket generator with that. Looks fantastic. The guy, this is the first time I'm seeing this actually. The guys did a great job. Shows you golden hour here. The only thing that's got to change up here, they need to put the track name and race number, which I know they're going to do. So other than that, it looks fantastic. The ticket generator looks great. Great job. Wow. I'm excited about that. Proud of the guys. They're doing a fantastic job, man. Wait till you see some of the stuff that's coming out over the next month. It's fantastic. All right, where were we? Fairgrounds. Was it race 6? Okay, race number 6. Get rid of the 1%. Get rid of the 2%. I already got rid of the 2, 3, 7, 10. All right, so 2, 3, 7, 10. So I had narrowed it down to these horses here. 2, race number 6, maiden special weight, 3-year-old, $75,000 purse. Good for them. All right. So 8 furlongs. Oh, I better pull up the race so we don't miss it. So broke 12th and ran huge as the favorite. Obviously going 9 furlongs, now cuts back to 8 furlongs. That was a 50 group, lightly raced, seems to have some talent. I'm not sure you can trust this horse based on what I'm seeing. This one is going on turf the first time. It certainly has the breeding for it. Let's look at the GSR Plus. Yeah, I mean, so that's no problem. I've got a note on this horse, no speed, but can finish. And that was a 58 group. So there's a long shot for you right there in the 9, no doubt about it. Second off the layoff, a little bit of turf breeding. These are the kind of horses that either kill you, great connections. Steve Asmussen was jostled last time out.
Horses are approaching the starting gate.
Turf breeding is not bad. Yeah, tough race. First time starter, good connections. Average. I mean, this is a tough race. First time starter here by Twirling Candy, Sean Bridgman, Brad Cox. You know what you should do? This is what I'm 1, 4, 5, 6, 9 with the 8 in the second spot, because the 8 to me looks like that type of horse, right? That's what I'm going to do, anyways, right? 1, 4, 5, 6, 9. 1, 4, 5, 6, 9 with 8. That's just a hunch. That's all it is. And if I wanted to, I could bet the 8 to win, but I'm not going to bet the 8 to win at 4 to 5. I want some action. So I'm just betting that the 8 horse comes in second. Even if this does come in, probably wouldn't pay anything unless the 9 won, committed, which I feel like I should be committed sometimes. But let's look at the E morning line. Look at this. It was 6 to 1 the morning line. We had the horse at 15 to 1 at 16 to 1. That does not mean it can't win. It's just that's the fair odds. And that's exactly what you're getting. It's pretty cool, huh? All right, good luck, you guys. Win in place show. Jesus, good luck.
Global Empire. Rockdale is right there. The Juddmonte Farms newcomer, Snowhouse. Green with the pink sash and white sleeves. Committed and
oh, excuse me.
Farrell's Wheel is also keen and is up in after these leaders with Laurent Giroux. It's Global Empire who leads out to the stretch from Buckdale and Farrell's Wheel quarters wide. Snowhouse against the rail.
Right, we knew the 8 didn't have any speed. Doesn't mean it can't win.
Overall leader from
moving up easily, but this is the kind of horse that just always seems to get itself into trouble. I like that the 10 is pressing the 1 right now. I like that a lot. As long as the 10 stops. I think one of you just said you thought the 10 had a chance. Running good. All 3 of the horses in the first, second, and third spot we don't want. Two's done, 10's done, 8's going to be right there. I just hope that the 6 horse can hang in there at 24-1 and get the 8 for second. Or is that the 4? Is that the 6? Come on, 6. Come on, 6. Hold on. Get up, 5. Somebody beat this 8. Oh, we gave it a roll. We gave it a roll, didn't we? Oh, he won the race. 8, 6, 5, 4. We had the horses. It was worth a shot. How good would that have been if it came in 6-8? 26-1 over that. I mean, that would have been a $30 exacta. Boom. Come on, 6. I know, Betsy. What'd you do, Dylan? You got the try. Oh, you got the try, Jim. That's a good try. That's a good try. 8 was just best. 8 was best. But I mean, it's not like, yeah, he's in hand. He's in hand. That was fun though. We gave it a go. We had a shot there. You hit the exacta because of me? Oh, well, I mean, I gave you, listen, if you're going to be happy with me for giving you 7 horses that have a chance of winning, I'm 6 horses. Man, you're easy. Superfecta? Maybe I should just give you guys 6 horses for now on. You placed the 6? Okay. Damn. Right on. Yeah, I'm doing this all wrong. All right. Let's see here. Tampa Bay 7. All right. So Tampa Bay 7. Let me pull it up here so we don't miss it. I think we got about 5 minutes though. Okay. 56 SOR. I tell you what, it's so much better for me to do the show with you guys when I have this current race SOR because I can see who the contenders are almost immediately. Because you have to handicap 8 horses right now. I mean, it's just impossible, right? So it's great. Boom at Aqueduct. You're very easy. That's awesome, Jim. Good. That's awesome. Man, we got the best group of people here, you know? It's like what's great is, you know what I love? Like sometimes you'll play what I have, but you guys also go, you know, and play your own thing and just listening, and we just have dialogue with each other, and then you guys give your stuff too. It's the best. It's the best. Because it's less pressure on me because I know that if we're just talking about things out loud, but I don't bet it, or I bet it wrong or something, you guys might have it right. And I like that. This tool was always meant for that. A tool, subjective tool. The current SOR on the test site is right here. You see it up top here next to Tampa Bay Downs race number 7. So in this race at Tampa Bay Downs, you guys can do this now because you guys have the regular. So if I tell you what it is, then you guys can go to the live site to production, and you know that right now you can do your own handicapping right now. So you know that so it's a 58, right? 56, excuse me, 56. And then you know that the one's been facing better horses, but he's not been beating those horses. How many horses were in the race that he's faced too? So I think the one's a contender. I mean, this guy won by 6 3/4 lengths, but he's 3%, and he faced a 32 group. And a lot of people would use a horse like this if they didn't see the SOR. This horse wins. I'm not even going to say goodbye to you guys. I'm just hanging up. That's it. 56. I mean, this horse, I mean, it was a 60 group, didn't face much. He's okay. I mean, she can win, but don't love her. I definitely don't like the 4. 48 group. I mean, 56. So don't like that. 6 is a player. I think the 7 is vulnerable. I don't like the 7. This guy, I don't like the 8 at all. I probably would lean towards the 1 horse, to be honest with you. The more I'm looking at this. Lightly raced horse, the 5. The Scotty long shot is interesting. I'm gonna call a 1-5 exacta. And although I think the 3 is a player as well. I think the Scotty picks have got it right. 1, 3, 5. And I will say this: the 6 horse. The 6 horse can run. Broke last from the rail last time. Broke last in the last 2 races against better horses, and now gets easier. You know what? 10-1 on the 6. 6 is a player. I don't like the 7. I don't like the 7. I'm gonna say the race between the 1, 3, 5, and 6.
The horses are now approaching the starting gate.
Five's got a good GSR, the Scotty long shot, and lightly raced. I'm not going to be surprised by a good effort there. I think the 6 gets up for a piece at 11-1. I'm going to do like 1, 3, 5 with 6 is what I'm going to do, and hope the 6 doesn't beat me.
The field is now moving in line. Co-favorites on the board, number 3, Flash Town.
And I'm going to do a trifecta with 1, 3, 5 as well, with 6 in the 3rd spot, just in case, as a cover. And just in case, I better put it to win. All right. So all I've done there is I like the 1. I like the 3. I like the 5. All I'm doing is saying that the 6 is my key to be 1st, 2nd, or 3rd. That's all I'm really doing. I'm making that call. But there's some odds in here. So even if you box this, 5 and 6 are prices.
The Gray steps in. They're at the post, and it's big 4 time at Tampa, all in line. And they're off. Jade's Kingdom on the outside breaks for the lead. Atlantic Princess is away in good order. R. Avery Lynn shoots through along the rail, a challenge for the early lead, and the last horse away, Grimhilda. They link up with the main track, and R. Avery Lynn strikes to the lead down 3 parts of Lake. Jade's Kingdom on the outside, 2nd, Atlantic Princess 3rd. Flashtown trying to win back for the new connection. She's into the bit, will need racing room along the rail. 2 lengths farther back to Ruby Lee. Up on the outside, that's Melancholy Blues. 5 lengths farther back, Rosa's Cause, and Grimhilda is the trailer. They swing around the far turn. R. Avery Lynn has the lead. Flashtown.
Your even money favorite just had to check up. The problem is the 3 horses that are 2nd, 3rd, and 4th we don't have. 6 isn't running.
They still show the way now. 3 parts of the lake. Nebulae on the outside.
Scotty Longshot is finishing.
Hang on for room third. First time
Big time.
again. And they fan 4 across the track as they turn through them. Our Avery Lynn has the lead. Here's Atlantic Princess. Barely through.
How much best was the 3 after that break?
In full stride.
Wow, come on, Scotty Longshot. Get up for second. Oh, 7. Gosh, God, I hated that 7.
Princess will prevail under a heads-up ride by Sammy Camacho. First down, second, and
Wow.
Hilding. The last of the-
Sorry, guys. I will say this, just as a teaching lesson. I probably missed the 7, and I'll tell you why. In the 46, so this is so in the 56 group, but in a 46 group, the horse won by 6.5 lengths, and then goes to a 56 group, but it was a mile on the turf, gets back on the dirt, and so from that perspective, maybe I missed the 7, probably. Dylan, you're on one now, Dylan. Oaklawn Park, number 3. I'm thinking about playing in this tournament today over at Santa Anita. Thinking about doing that. What's up, Carlos? Oaklawn 3. All right. $60 group. Yeah. I don't know, Elliot. The one horse had an easy lead, right? And I don't know if it was the rail that cost the one that time. Gracias. You're killing it. I didn't do it. You're doing it, Dylan. You're making the right calls. That's what's so great about this. Subjective tools. Oaklawn Park race number 3. The SOR is a 60. And Scotty Longshot's. You have to look at the distance too. I mean, I don't know. Second off a layoff. I mean, the 1 is a tough call. I mean, look at the form of the 1 and faced better horses than this prior. Obviously, the horse had to have needed that last race. Has layoff lines, though, a bunch of them. I don't know what to think about this one. I really don't. That's got to be a subjective call. That's all it is. This guy's stretching out. Never been 8.5 furlongs before. Let's look at the GSR Plus and what it says. It says late running sprinter to me. This form is good on this horse. This horse is lightly raced. Moving up in class, though, is going to have to run better. Going to have to improve. But based on that last race, I mean, the 3 would be a player. Throw out the last race for the 4, and this 4 and needed the race. This 4 is a player. Oh, God, these ones are tough because this horse won easily last time out, but against an easier group, going to have to improve. Ran okay against an easier group, the 6 did, and going to show the way. But these are tougher. And had an easy lead against easier. I like the top 2 Scotty picks. It's off already? I know, it's the first time I didn't do it on my phone. Race is already over, huh? So what happened? 7 at 9-2. Top win percentage. Oh, speed. Well, I'm glad I was late on that one. Let's get out to Gulfstream. You had that? You guys had that? All these booms. 4 ran good. Well clear to third. 7-4, that we know. Okay. I'm not going to let that happen again. Let's get it to Gulfstream Park. Hold on here. Race number 7. Starts the pick 6.
Path. She's a big leggy type, and I think that actually kind of an elongated sprint might suit her best, but she's quick for the 5 furlongs, and that's what really matters in here.
For sure.
Big effort
We'll do. I'm going to hang with you guys through the first leg of the pick 5, right? To the 8th race.
Nicely out there on track.
Okay.
The reason I didn't have her for
We'll do that for sure, Gary.
Higher up is because of perhaps some other speed on the front end, but she made overall.
What's up, Eric?
Impression out there on the track. So curious what to see if she really is the speed of the speed and what she.
All right, Gulfstream Park, race number 7.
Trainee and Wink making her 3-year-old debut. So we kick off today's
70 SOR. This is the Melody of Color Stakes, and Wink making her debut. And I mean, whew, she looks tough, no doubt. I mean, there are a lot of horses here that can be in the money. But there's a lot of speed. If we ever needed the mock race, we need it now, right? I'm going to pull out the old one for you guys. Let's see here. You guys see all these tools you guys are going to have, but they're way better than this, though. But let's see who's the fastest horse in the race. So 2 is interesting. And lightly raced. I mean, I like the 4 to win the race, but the Scotty Longshot's live for sure. Mock it, baby, mock it. 4-2. All right. I mean, even money on the 4 seems to be classy. The thing I don't like about the 2 is if the 4 Wink, who's very fast, clears, then the problem for the 2 is the 2 really doesn't run well when she doesn't clear, right? So that could set it up for a horse to come from behind. But she's fast. I mean, she's just running up against a really fast horse. Miles per hour wise, who's closest? Who closes? To me, let's see what the style of the 3 and the 8 are. 3 horse can close. So watch. So, and I don't know about the 8 closing, but the 8 went gate to wire, but that was against much easier. I think the 3 Can't Buy Me Love is an interesting horse in the money. And of course, Scotty's second pick is the 5. And if speed just holds, then the 2 horse will be right there. But I got to go with the 4. I got to be Chalk City here, and then I'm going to say 2, 3, 5, 8 for third. And second. Five's interesting.
$1 million in the jackpot pool guarantee.
5 is interesting here.
With race number 7, the Melody of Color Stakes.
5 is interesting.
On the turf.
Look at Zayas gets off of the 1 and the 7. One scratched.
$1 million jackpot money up next.
I mean, that was a really decent group that the 3 faced last time out. And there's so much speed in here. Speed kills speed, which makes me not like the 6, not like the 7. The 8's wide, and these are much tougher. So it makes me feel like the 3 horse can somehow get in the money, and the 5 is closing as well. And sometimes the speed can just hold. But if the 4 clears, I cannot imagine that Javier Castellano is going to let the 2 horse clear unless the 4 horse breaks bad. I can't imagine. But the 2's fast. Let's just say the 4 breaks bad. The Scotty long shot, the 2 horse goes gate to wire probably. So that's your contingency right there. What up, Annie? Marcelino Pedroza. You know what? Every time I bet Marcelino, every time I bet him, he beats me. Or he doesn't win. When I don't bet him, he beats me, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. But thank you for chiming in. All right, so how am I going to bet this? What about a 4-5-3 and try to beat the 2?
And the horses have reached the starting gate. It's now post time. They're moving into the gate now for race number 7, the Melody of Colors. We're sprinting on the turf, where the Wesley Ward trainee Wink is the race favorite. Daughter of Midshipman with Javier Castellano up. Long shot Can't Buy Love. Actually claimed in her most recent effort. She'll make a Mike Trombetta stable debut today. Wink is right next door in the Stone Street yellow colors. Here's Sleek Lynx. Waiting for Rocket Reload, Lioness of Brittany, and Running Memories. I'm
hoping the 4 breaks, not the 4, the 2 breaks bad, because she's legitimate.
Lioness of Brittany stepping forward now, draw on the outside. Running Memories.
If we get the 4 to clear, if the 4 can clear, we're home.
Running Memories and Paco Lopez.
If not, I don't know if she can rate.
Racing and the Melody of Color Stakes.
2 broke bad.
Between horses, it's Wink who wins the start and blasts to the front. Lioness of Brittany and Rocket Reload away second and third. Fuzzy is an early 4th. Back to Sleek Lynx ahead of Can't Buy Love as they make their way to the half-mile grounds. It's Wink at even money in front by length and a quarter. Rocket Reload second. Lioness of Brittany on the outside now third. Back to 4th on the inside in Fuzio. Up to 5th goes Running Memories. 6th is Sleek Lynx, and 7th and last is Can't Buy Love with Wink the target. 21 flat for the opening quarter. It's Wink who has the lead 3 parts of a length. Lioness of Brittany is second. Rocket Reload third. Fuzio next. Running Memories running home from the back. Trying to gather some momentum as Can't Buy Love and Sleek Lynx as they turn for the drive. Wink has the lead. She's under pressure. Lioness of Brittany launching a bit on the outside now. Second down the center. Fuzia coming on third. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. And it's still Wink. Wink is still finding. Wink is clear. Lioness of Brittany is out of time. Wink wins.
Oh.
Second, Lioness of Brittany close for third. Can't Buy Love got rolling, and I think she got up at 55-1.
Ice cold. You had the ice cold 4-7. Oh. I can't hit my exactas. I should just bet wins. I mean, I literally should just bet win. Like, I cannot hit an exacta right now. Top 2 GSRs. Look at that 3 getting up. You know, in retrospect, you know, I liked the 3. 21-1. Can you imagine? Oh. Oh. You got the try? That I should have put the 3 in the second and third spot. That's normally something I would do. Oh. $21-1 on the 3. How's that for a trifecta? If you got that trifecta, you did well. I bet that one wrong. Fairgrounds race number 7. They're going into the gate. Look at this price play. 5-2 right now on the 9. First time starter. Should we bet it? Let's see what it looks like. It looks to have speed. I want to see what it looks like on the track. I'm going to be ready for it, though, just in case. Oh, it looks unbelievable. All right. Come on, 9. You missed the bet of the day. It's coming up in the next race over at Gulfstream Park. We're going to play a pick 5.
6 furlongs for the $75,000 purse, all in line. And Theroth, Bold Confection, Broke Sharp, playing hard, good speed in the red. A real jewel right there, and only kidding the gray. Strides up on the outside. It's Bold Confection, who's taking the lead here for Jose Ortiz. Leads playing hard, who's right there with the leader. A real jewel toward the rail. Only kidding.
I mean, the 9's works looked phenomenal.
Heading toward the half mile. But toward the inside is Spike Harmony.
I mean, I hope the jockey doesn't strangle him too much, right? Because that ends up hurting a first-time starter. You confuse him. But, I mean, you don't want him to just send as well, but he looks to have a lot of horse. And the 8's already prodding. I don't think he's asked. The 10's coming, though.
Saez, and only kidding now. Spots up on the far outside, and Rookery swings into action on the far outside. A real jewel straight away in 5th. We trail back to Seascape, then toward the inside. Spite Harmony, then Symptom. Half mile 44.93 seconds. Here's Rookery's run. Rookery has taken a short lead.
Oh.
Toward the inside.
Top Scotty pick over the price play.
The hard spot Philly. Rookery gets the result. Rookery wins.
Wow. Good effort. Like, just bet the wrong horse.
A real jewel on the wire for 4th from Seascape. After that,
look at that.
Firing to the front.
9 ran huge. 9 ran huge. Good trip. The 3 ran big. That try paid $116, 573. You mean 473? Tampa race number 8. 48.
3, 9, 10, 1. 9.26 for the.
I thought that 9 was home. I really did. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do Tampa race number 8. And then we're going to handicap the pick 5 for Gulfstream Park. Okay. And then I'm gonna stay with you guys through that race. If you haven't liked the show yet, please do so, and click on the link as well if you want to get notifications when we have a show. So don't forget to like it. It helps our show a lot. I feel like I never ask you guys to do that anymore, but it actually makes a big difference. So if you don't mind and you're enjoying the show, please just like it. That's great. And also, if you'd like to follow us on Facebook, our VIP Facebook group, you can do that as well. And a lot of great people on our Facebook group that help a lot of new people as well. Okay, so we've got nice GSR here for a first-time starter. Very nice works. I mean, these are nice works. I don't love the rail, but anybody going to be surprised if this horse wins? Good turf breeding too. Wow. So this horse, in my mind, the 2 horses, the top Scotty pick, has had every opportunity to run well. That being said, this is a tougher group, right? 48, a little bit tougher. Had a troubled trip and was wide, and had the 10 hole. So rough race. Thanks so much, David. This is a really, really hard race, guys. A lot of speed here with this one, going on the turf for the first time. Has some turf breeding, very fast. Not going to be, this is going to be your front runner most likely. I mean, nothing wrong with this horse. Based on these workouts, I'm guessing this horse. It's hard to tell whether the horse is going to show speed or not. This horse broke bad. Prior to that, had a perfect trip against a similar group and didn't run very good. Taking some action. I don't like the 9. I don't like the Scotty long shot at all. Coming back at the same level, same distance, broke bad and got a second place finish. I'm leaning towards the 5 because I didn't really love the 2. So I'm kind of leaning towards the 5 horse here. 4-1, 35%. Look at this 5. I just saw this. Shuffled at the break and swung 5 wide and still ran like that? Oh, yeah. I can't even connect on. I've only hit one exacta today. That's been the issues with my tournament plays lately. Is I've been hitting all these win bets when I'm an exacta and trifecta player and I can't hit them. I might as well just like flip a coin on who's going to come in second. But I've been picking winners. I like the 5. It seems like the 7, we've been getting 7 horses to come in second place, right? It just seems that way. So I'm going to bet the 5, win. And I'm just going to take my favorite number and put him in the second spot. And I'll do a trifecta 2, 5, all 7. Why not? And then after this race, we're going to go to Gulfstream Park and we'll do our pick 5 with my best bet of the day.
The horses are now approaching the starting gate. 5-2 favorite is number 6, Searching for Gold, from the barn of Derek Ryan. Ra'o Mena has the mount.
Where have you been?
The field is now moving in line. Debuting into Paradise.
Thank you so much, Linda. Always appreciate your kindness. Thank you very much.
The 8th race.
All day, stay on. I know. I think I don't really have as much of a headache as I had before, so I'm thinking about just playing in the Santa Anita tournament.
Into Paradise, reluctant to load. Favoritism remains with Searching for Gold. 1 of 2 from the Derek Ryan barn.
Can we get the 5 one more time? Come on, 5. I know how it's. What up, Brooks?
Waiting for Dinah Blue. And Vince
Wow, you've been on one, man. I'm really happy for you. Who do you have? Who do you have in the pick 5?
They are at the post. And they're off. Nefarious Fella is away sharply. Way out on the outside. Soaking Wet looks to drift over. Ramelli is away with a top flight, as well as Searching for Gold. Moving up now to challenge for the early lead, and the last horse away is Venezuelan winner. Under the wire for the first time, Ramelli has the lead, and there's the favorite Searching for Gold. Moving up in a perfect spot now, second, then it's 2.5 lengths farther back. Soaking Wet is now tracking third. Along the rail, Nefarious Fella settles into stride now fourth. King Ramos.
That's pretty fast. 22 and 3 is very fast.
That's Alapunto racing along sixth. Then back to the inside. Dinah Blue is there seventh. 3 lengths farther back, Rush Delivery is eighth. The break of 3. Venezuelan winner.
The 6 doesn't look that comfortable to me. I hope he pushes the 2.
Up the backstretch, O'Malley has the lead and searching for gold. Draws alongside now to challenge second. Nefarious Valley is now third. Then it's a length and a half further back. King Ramos up on the outside.
We're going to need room on the 5. I mean, 5's going to come. Just going to be whether it's going to be these horses are going to stop or not.
On the far turn, O'Malley and Tomas Mejia still calling the shots up front and have the lead. Searching for gold is set down for the drive now second. Then it's 2.5 lengths by the back. King Ramos on the outside is now racing along third. Dana Blue is now gaining ground fourth, but meanwhile up front, O'Malley is still the target. Searching for gold, continues to run up the leader now second. Dana Blue swings to the outside third. They're into the stretch. It's O'Malley in front. Searching for gold, continues to grind away, and the only one with a chance down to the wire.
Favorites on the lead.
Searching for gold on the outside. One last.
I tell you what it was that 47 half. I mean, lulled them to sleep in the half. Just couldn't get the pace. All right, let's get out to Gulfstream Park. Last one of the day. My best bet is the 3. So you have, what do you have, Brooks, in the last race? You have the pick 5, right? No. Who do you have? Oh, so you're not finishing off. Did you hit the pick 5? Is that what you're saying? Oh, the rest of the tickets. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you're moving on. You cashed the early pick 5. Got you. Nice, Keith. You hit the early. What did it pay, Brooks? I'm not looking at Oaklawn, Elliott, because this is going to be the last race, and my best bet of the day is this 3. So I want to get the pick 5 in. Okay, 68. Let's get there. Cut back. Let's see here. 4 looks good. This horse just won a grade 2. This is a grade 3. Cuts back in distance. Oh, I like the 4 a lot. I noticed that whenever a top Scotty pick loses, it seems to be a lot of times it's by the Scotty long shot. It's weird. This horse looks really good though, but it's kind of weird is it's unusual. This horse wins this grade 2 race, but prior to that, this horse had lost in non-graded stakes races. So, and it doesn't have a huge win percentage. So I'm gonna I'm going to back off a little bit on this horse, but I might spread just because of that reason. But I mean, this is a graded horse. Why has he only got 20%? I don't know what to think. I mean, normally I would hammer a horse like this. I mean, based on the EE morning line, you either single this horse or you cover all. That's what you do. Look at this, 8-5. I don't think I've actually ever seen this. 8-5, and then the next closest is 6-1. I actually don't think I've ever seen that. I mean, it's just this horse. Maybe they just got this horse going really good. God, I think I have to single this 4. I'm just going to assume off that layoff they got this horse running good. That's all I can do. I don't like 2 at all. All right, spreading in here. So this is the ticket I would do. I would do a $56 ticket unless you can spread. Okay, that's the ticket unless you can spread. Okay, you guys got that? Yeah, we can look at the Derby before I go, Richard. No problem.
The horses are approaching the starting gate. 1 minute to the 8th race, the start of the late pick 5. horses have reached the starting gate.
All right.
It's now post time. Lining up and moving in for race number 8, the start of today's late pick 5. 1 mile the journey here.
Everesting, let's do it.
A nice field assembled.
I know, Eric.
Cut goes forward. Everesting the gray is
I
ready.
think I'm going to just
Here's
concentrate on the tournament and just kind of chill.
Trainer Todd Fletcher and jockey Javier Castellano. Last 2 up are Swing Low and Emperor's Cause.
Everesting. Come on, girl.
They're at the post, ready at 1 mile. And they're up. Bobbling at the beginning was Riding with Biden. Away quickly was Talus from up between horses on his outside. Shaficia is moving up. Moving now after a slow getaway. Riding with Biden's on the go. Everesting in perfect cut not far away as they link up with the main course. Riding with Biden now has the lead by a length and a half. Everesting is there second. Shaficia up on the outside is now third. Down at the rail goes Perfect Cut in fourth. Followed fifth by Group Hug. Then back to the outside at Talus. Emperor's Cause is on the far outside third last. The 2 laggards are Taita and Swing Low. Strong quarter here, 23 and 1 for Riding with Biden, who leads by 3 parts of a length. Everesting is there second. Up between horses, Group Hug is now moving a closer third. Perfect Cut on the inside. Ridden but gaining, that's Talus going by Chaficia, who's called in a day. 3 wide and Emperor's Cause. Taita and Swing Low trying to motivate themselves from the back of the field. The opening half mile, 45 and 4/5 as they pass the 3 furlong point. Everesting is now up to take the lead, immediately tackled by Group Hug on the outside. All in third, Riding with Biden. Back to fourth and Perfect Cut, well clear of the others. Led by Emperor's Cause and Taita with a 1/4 mile left to go. They pass 3/4 in 1:10 and 2, and here's Group Hug on to take over. Group Hug moves a length and a half in front. Here's a dangerous Perfect Cut charging for Lannery. 1/8 of a mile to go. Perfect Cut. Big number tries to reach Group Hug. 16th to go.
No
Perfect
excuses.
Cut is gaining on Group Hug. Up to third, Taita. Final 16th. Group Hug outside. Here's Taita flying from between Perfect Cut.
Look like the 2.
Very close.
25 to 1.
Between Perfect Cut with Group Hug and
All right, let's go to the Louisiana Derby. Sorry, guys. Really, obviously, I bet that horse hard, so, but just didn't get it. Okay, let's go to the Louisiana Derby, and we'll handicap that. Gosh. Okay. It's amazing they call this a grade 2, but it's not that strong of a field. So Midnight Bourbon got third, going 9 furlongs, now goes 9.5 furlongs. So I think the GSR plays a huge role in this, right? So you're going 9.5 furlongs right now, and you want to look for horses that are up and coming. This Mandolin, nice GSR, won easily, and it just seems like the longer this horse goes, the better. I genuinely don't think you're beating this horse because this horse is styled. I think this horse is the real deal. And I really don't feel like this horse is facing that much. There's nothing really that great in here. This one is improving. So I like Proxy for second. So when I looked at it earlier, those were the 2 horses I liked. Midnight Bourbon. This horse beat a grade 3 group prior to that, shows some speed. There's other speed in here. What I like about Mandolin, I think this horse is going to sit back maybe 4 or 5 lengths off. I think Proxy will sit, and I think those are the 2 horses that are going to be finishing the best. That's what I think. And Hot Rod Charlie, second race off a layoff, most likely was given that last race. This is my long shot play, but this horse is 3 to 1 on the morning line. Let's see the E morning line. Even money there, 7 to 2. So, but I like Hot Rod Charlie a little bit. Stumbled, had a troubled trip, but I think it's 6-4. I think 6-4. Well, I wish we would have had that that best bet. But it just didn't run. That happens sometimes. So Sorry about that, guys, but that was fun. Fun show. I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to probably play in the tournament over at Santa Anita now, so I'm going to give that a roll. But that was fun. Sorry we couldn't hit that best bet. God, I wanted that thing. So, all right. Well, you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll see you next Saturday, okay? All right. Bye.